are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Good afternoon, good evening to everybody out there watching us live. We are back again on your Chelsea program, on back again on YouTube and X. Again, streaming live to these two platforms at the same time. Welcome back to the transfer feed brought to you by Blue Clouds Media. Live show. We're live on YouTube and X. Like I said, yes, today we're dissecting the intense activity unfolding across the Premier League with significant focus on Chelsea's perspective approach to these crucial period. This moment there's been lots of signings of this particular moment. Chelsea and particular, we're looking at Chelsea and particular the football club. Today they've made their intention clear with very high-profile development over the past few weekends. We'll be looking at the signing of Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro signing. Looked like the medical has been done at the United States of America, where the maiden edition of the ongoing Club World Cup competition is going on right now. Medicals has been done. Also, we'll be looking at a few news also surrounding Chelsea FC and also the other news with Crystal Palace. Where is the next move for Marcus Rashford? We'll be looking at the Mohammed Kudus also in the news. Lots of players, lots of news going on today on today's show on our program today. I'm all over. I'm everywhere today. Where did my pen go to? Jesus Christ. All right. I got it. So yeah, we'll be looking at Joao Felix, Joao Pedro. Goodness, not Joao Felix, Joao Pedro links right now. As I said, medical done. Chelsea also trying for Mohammed Kudus at this moment. Enzo Maresca also wants a goalkeeper, and a centre back Antonio Silva was also scouted again last night and has been on Chelsea's shortlist for a while now. And what else? Petrovic, as is being reported, Petrovic has a gentleman agreement with Chelsea that he can leave the football club for a fee of 25 million and has interest from 5 football clubs. We're also going to go into details and look at those clubs that are interested in Georgi Petrovic, reported by the Athletics today. Osimhen Diamendi, player that Chelsea showed some interest in him, I think, in the January transfer window. Osimhen Diamendi will be joining Crystal Palace for a fee of 55 million and will be the highest player Chelsea, Crystal Palace have ever spent money on. So Marcus Rashford, what is the next chapter for Marcus Rashford? As it's been that he will be leaving Manchester United, or maybe a swap deal would happen. So there's more on this platform today. As my name is Nate Zion, the host for the show, and I'm being joined here today by Yusuf of Yusuf Blue Chelsea channel, who is here with me. And today we'll be looking at these news that is popping up on our feed. Like I said, Chelsea Kane in there. A lot of the Cole Palmer also in there. We'll be looking at some few transfer news. So, guys, stick with us. My name is Nate Zion, and today I'm being joined by Yusuf. We'll be you. Steven is there. My co-host Steven is there. Is also in the studio today. So Steven can add himself here in the bit on the other side. Steven, you can do that as I look into what's that? All right. Yeah, guys, stick with us. We'll be right back in just a second. All right, so guys, I apologize for I feel like I'm all over the place today. I'm not. I feel like I'm all over the place today. Things are not going well for me. A bit tired, but guys, we're still gonna push it. Yusuf, good afternoon to you, brother, and Stephen, good afternoon to you too. Welcome back to the show, Sleepyhead.
Thank you very much.
Sleepyhead, you all right, Sleepyhead?
Questionable.
All right, guys, we are back to the show. You guys, I know you guys love it. We're back with some interesting latest development of transfer news, Premier League to be precise. Lots of news, players flying in and out. I was just coming from Heathrow Airport right now. I saw a lot of planes landing, and those that are flying means that those leaving the football clubs and those that are joining. We got Crystal Palace news here. We got Manchester United news here involving Marcus Rashford, and Diamendi looks like he's on his way to the Premier League, joining Crystal Palace, like I said. And Georgi Petrovic also in the news today. So where do we start from? Not wasting so much time, we're gonna start with Joao Pedro. Report coming in today that the deal for Joao Pedro will be signed today. His medicals is done. I think America, that's where the medicals took place, and everything looks like done deal for Chelsea. We know it was a done deal already, but we're waiting for when we're gonna have the media work, the pictures done, and all that kind of stuff. We saw one from, I think, what's his name? Raheem Sterling, when Raheem Sterling also did his medicals in America, where the media work and everything was done in America. So maybe we might see the same thing. What do you think?
In America, he flew from Brazil to the US.
To US, so everything will be done there. All right. What do you think of that, Steven? Contract done, everything sealed off. Impact. How is he going to impact his team, Steven? We've talked about this again, but because of the news coming up that the medicals is completed, we got to go through, these nitty gritty of Pedro against Steven.
It remains to be seen because we don't know exactly where he's going to line up in the team either. So once we know more of where he's going to be considered by the manager, or like what position he's going to be primarily considered, we could have a better idea on what the plans are and where he's going to line up and how he'll be used.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Makeem, thank you very much. I've seen you here. JC, good morning. Good morning and good afternoon to you guys. So wherever you're watching us from today, I'm all over the place today. I feel very, very tired. But yeah, I still gotta get this thing going. Makeem said a big up to me and Chelsea family here. Chelsea King said also only Premier League teams in the Club World Cup left. That is Chelsea. Only one team left. Good afternoon and good evening. Oh, good morning to you, JC. He said hello to me and everyone in the chat. Good morning to everyone here. Chelsea King also said big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to you and my brother over here, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer said, "Is it what? Is it Plattengal bomber?"
Yeah.
I'm not
So
sure.
he means Florian Plettenberg, and there's actually breaking news on there as well.
Oh, really? All right. Probably I'm gonna let you focus on that. Yusuf will focus on that one. You can share that with us because I can go back. Got too many multiple screens open, and I can't go back on it. So I'll let Yusuf share that with us. Steven, anything else besides Joao Pedro?
Nothing more on Joao Pedro now.
Yeah, only we focus on Joao Pedro from now, then we'll move on. There's been some latest.
Oh, I know what he's referring to.
Is it?
Yeah, I've just seen it.
All right. Just if you want to read through that, it's very small.
Yeah. This is from Florian Plettenberg, which has come out about 15, 20 minutes ago. Understand Arsenal have already submitted an offer to Noni Madueke, 23-year-old winger, could leave Chelsea in the summer. Talks have started. Madueke is one of the several top profiles Arsenal are assessing for this position. Arsenal are still considering a transfer for Rodrigo should he wish to leave Real Madrid, although Fabrizio Romano has said that no offer has been put in. So...
Yeah, but Romano also said they made contact over Eze, and then Ornstein said they hadn't.
Yeah.
There's
conflicting in reports here.
And Fab, who do I believe at this point?
Yeah, there's conflicting reports here, so I'm not sure who to believe.
If Ornstein gets involved, I believe Ornstein. But if Ornstein isn't involved at the moment, based on the fact that we had Fab saying there was contact made for Eze with Arsenal, and then Ornstein said there wasn't. I don't know who to believe between Pletty and Fab.
Yeah,
it is hilarious though.
So we are talking about Noni Madueke finally. Not finally. He will be leaving Chelsea.
Potentially,
yeah, he will be leaving potentially. Arsenal, moving to Arsenal, I don't like it.
Hey guys, what I'm going to say is potentially another Chelsea player going to Arsenal. What a shock!
Yeah,
I'm not in for this. I've seen the vibes. I've seen the breaking news. Right now, Vince also.
Yeah, Vince is just going to be quoting this. That's all that's going to be.
Platinum. I don't know. Noni Madueke to Arsenal. I'm not in for this. I know
I don't care where he goes. I'm not afraid of Noni Madueke. Nee, put it this way, yeah?
Yeah.
Noni typically lines up on the right-hand side, yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
Which would be Chelsea's left. We've got that covered. Which fullback at Chelsea plays on the left?
Rhys James.
No, that would be on the right.
On the Cucurella, mate.
Okay, he'd be on the right. So yeah, Cucurella.
He'd be on his team's right, which is Chelsea's left.
Yeah.
So if he does go to Arsenal, he would have to be dealing with Cucurella, and we all know who's winning that battle.
Every day, Cucurella.
It's not Noni, that's for sure.
They are not.
Yeah, definitely.
To be honest with you, I'll tell you this: if I'm a winger, I don't want to face Cucurella because you can't tell when he's coming. No. Yeah, you
Couple
can
years
tell.
ago, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can tell when he's gonna skip past you. You don't even see him coming, and he just pass you and nick the ball away from you. It gives you the N'Golo Conte vibes where you don't see him. This guy would just nick the ball away from you, and he's annoying with that bunch of hair that he has running behind him all the time.
He blinds himself.
Yeah, it's like it's in your
He
blind spot.
actually handicaps himself by having his hair not like tied up. Also, just quickly, do you know the band Queen?
Band? No. I'm not really.
They had Freddie Mercury. Obviously, he died, so someone else has taken over now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yusuf, you'll know probably where I'm going with this. Every time I see a Chelsea player going to Arsenal, all I think is another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's one of their song names, Nee.
All right, big up to everyone watching us live on YouTube and X at the same time, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Nizan, co-host Stephen G is right here with our wonderful pandate here, Joseph, who's now going to be part of this channel each and every day. You will see him, unless he's not feeling well, then he will be, or maybe he's just under the weather, just like I was this morning. And I was all over the place this morning, but then I got things covered right now. So, Chelsea King 879 said also big I think says big up to everyone in the chat here. JC, I think I've read those ones, so let me move on a bit. Big up to McKean said, how did the City manage lose that game? It was just the City we saw last season. Highline, if you see Maicon goal will tell you that City still got lots of work to do in that team. The team looks very, very imbalanced. With the same Haaland again. Haaland, although he wasn't the score sheet, he's the same Haaland. Not a good footballer, just a finisher. That's all he was. Haaland on the pitch, it looks like they were playing against 10 men on the pitch. Similar problem. They brought in some players that I think that they should have started earlier. They brought him late. Ryan Checky. Checky was he came on late, and a few things that I think that Pep Guardiola should have done from beginning of the game. He should have done the beginning of the game. But yeah, I'll tell you, the Saudi Arabian team have a team. And that fight for the back, they were very resilient. They were waiting for City to just make a mistake and pound of them. But the midfield was just very good. They got good players on that page. Yesterday's game, whoa. It was just a very, very interesting game. I want to watch a replay again. It was a good game that I witnessed yesterday. Manchester City are gone. Inter Milan gone. The only English club left is Chelsea. And the road to the final looks a little bit.
English clubs in the first place.
Yeah. So it looks like the road to the final will be very clear for Chelsea. Chelsea have to make.
Well, we know our road to final now.
Yeah. Chelsea King said not sure. JC, he said he got to run through. Got run through. I'm not so sure exactly what the communication here is. If it does happen, great. We can get Mohammed Kudus. Kudus also on the line right now. Looks like Chelsea are looking in for, but also Newcastle. Into Newcastle, and who in for the player. But will Chelsea do it? I think they will.
If you say Newcastle in for the player, he'd be referring to Noni.
Oh, Noni Madueke.
Oh, yeah. Because Newcastle have been in for him.
Mm-hmm. Just quickly on a side note as well. I think I mentioned to you before on the Chelsea women's side of things, Ellie Carpenter. That looks like that deal's happening with Ashley Lawrence going back over to France in a swap deal.
Oh, Ashley Lawrence. Yeah, I don't think
so Ashley Lawrence will leave. Lucy Bronzer stay, and then Ellie Carpenter's coming in.
So it's like a swap deal?
Yeah, it's a swap deal, yeah.
Swap deal, okay. All right, Chelsea King said, if Noni does leave, I don't know about the others, but I will give him a pat in the back and send him off. Noni Madueke, I think, has been frustrating, especially last season. So yeah, Noni Madueke. My only problem is I don't want him to go to Arsenal, but I feel like we don't really care right now. This moment he goes to Arsenal. It's just like the others that have been to Arsenal haven't done much. We've seen Sterling, Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz scored against us, didn't he? He scored against us at Stamford Bridge. Kalu, big up to you, Kalu. Yeah, see new faces here. Chelsea King, big up to you. New faces on the platform today. Kalu said that Chelsea should offload Noni Madueke, Jackson, Felix, Benyo Badishir, and find support for Kuku. Rela. Like I said, Antonio Silva is another Benfica player that has been linked. Chelsea scouted him yesterday. Chelsea scouted him yesterday.
Chelsea been scouting him for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean there was a latest report that came yesterday,
and also we weren't playing yesterday, so couldn't scout him yesterday.
Well, that's a report that came in that he was being scouted yesterday.
No, yeah. Basically, the report came in there was a report that said Chelsea had been was scouting Antonio Silva yesterday night because you know how the game went on. Like,
okay, so a day before when they had their game, Benfica.
Yeah, so he was scouted during that Benfica Chelsea game.
But he was already scouted before that anyway.
Yeah, he was also scouted before that as well. But it was just a further update that they were still looking at him at that game.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Need, just quickly, on the side note, because it has been brought up about Man City in the Club World Cup. Yeah, remind me how much they spent before the start of this tournament.
100 million or something?
100 million.
More than that, weren't it?
Wait, Shirky for 30 million. Reinders for about 50.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't Nori was about 40, 50, no?
Yeah. So that's about 120 to 130 million.
I'm trying to find it now.
From what I gathered, they've lost a lot of money. City have lost a lot of money. Because if they are progressing this competition, it means that they could pay some of the they could get the money back from maybe the one they spent on Jean Cheki, or maybe the other guy from Wolves. What's his name again? And yeah.
So Reinders or whatever his name is, 46 million. Turkey 34 million. Ain't Nori 31 million, and then a small fee for Bettinelli, which we aren't aware of how much. So, yeah, it's a little over 100.
Yeah.
It's like 110, 111, I think.
111. From just a rough calculation, they just made this 111 million.
Mm-hmm.
And they've lost all that. They could have progressed in the competition and get the money back for PSR purposes, but it's not working right now. It's not going to work out. But big up to you,
Real sold 2 players as well for a combined 27.5 million.
Let's go, people. Let's go. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't subscribed. The first time being here, Nizam, really appreciate your coming, and we appreciate your time spending here with us. So the 54 of you watching on YouTube, and there's 33 on X. It's Steven. Can you believe the numbers on YouTube is bigger than the one on X? Unbelievable.
Oh wow, YouTube's flying right now. 54 people watching on YouTube, 33 on Twitter. Exactly. Guys, please subscribe if you are new. Turn the bell notification on. Hit the like and get active in chat. It massively helps the channel.
Exactly.
Guys, please do that to help us out. We don't ever ask for any money from you guys. We just ask you to subscribe and hit the like and turn the bell notification, all of which is free.
Exactly. My real James said Kuku from Spain. He used to be the Heat. I'm sure that's what exactly said. Real James. So thank you very much. Kalu said Chelsea should go. This one it did not come out very well. So Kuku from Spain. He used to be.
I'll come back to StringYard now.
Yeah.
Cuckoo's from Spain.
Yeah.
What was it? Cuckoo's from Spain. Oh, he's used to the heat.
Yeah, he's used to the heat.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the weather condition there.
Yeah,
the heat there. Yeah. I think, Stephen, I saw some report regarding next year's World Cup, what America have to do to be able to play under certain condition regarding the heat in America and places like Florida. They're trying to root Florida out, Florida and another state, so they don't play games over there because of the temperature there. It's too hot in that place. Vegas, I'll also root Vegas out. Vegas, man, you don't want to be in Vegas in summer. The best time to be in Vegas is in the winter because there's no snow over there. The temperature is very nice, around like 70s. Very, very nice over there. Maybe I'll say, I don't know if it's UK, you say 40s or 50s. Is that how
What
it's
was it? In
like a
Fahrenheit?
nice weather, like a fall weather? Yeah, fall weather in the UK. What would you consider it to
That's
be?
not helping. We
Would
don't
it,
have that weather in the UK. It rains the majority of the year.
oh, yeah, we have that fall weather where it's like nice.
Like, what sort of
where,
temperature are we talking
yeah,
here?
temperature
Yeah.
70s Fahrenheit. So what would that be in the?
That's why I wanted to know so I can check.
Yeah, 70s.
About 21 degrees. That's not hot.
Yeah,
Even for
that's
UK,
very
that's
nice.
not hot.
Yeah, that's the temperature they're looking for. So if you're in Vegas, you can get almost about 90 to 100 degrees in the summer. It's a desert. Vegas is a desert island. It's a place so full like sand. You can barely see grass. When you see grass, it's not real grass, it's fake grass. You're barely gonna see real grass in Vegas. They don't have it. It's all artificial grass put on the floor. So Vegas, they have to take Vegas out, Florida out, and then you can go for any other places. But yeah, Michigan, bring you to Michigan, whether it's okay here. Chelsea King said we need a replacement for LWB left wing back and to
Left
help
wing back.
Cucurella.
We don't play a left wing back. We play a left back.
To help Mark Cucurella there. The big up to VG over there. VG, the man from the Sports Wire, he said Foden joined late. Yeah, he also joined late. It looks like there's an injury with Rodri. I saw something like an injury from him. I don't know the latest report here from Pep Guardiola and Manchester City, but there could be some injury on Rodri yesterday because he couldn't finish the game. JC said is it Palubali? Koulibaly and Thiago Koulibaly, but the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they play each other in the next round.
Yeah, Thiago Silva and Koulibaly. Koulibaly. Is there a P in front of the Koulibaly?
No, it's a typo.
Yeah, I think a type error.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anthony, big up to you, Anthony. I'm sure Anthony is watching us live from Nigeria. Says, please, Noni should go to Arsenal. He is just SHIT at Chelsea. I always not like using those words, but then I don't think it's that crap. But then the inconsistency there for Noni Madueke is way too
Koulibaly and Thiago.
Koulibaly and Thiago. Thank you very much, JC. Chelsea section. Ty in the building. Big up to Ty. It says big up me, Steven and Yusuf. Anthony, big up to you, Anthony. So Noni to us now, and Kudus to Chelsea. I can't wait to see that. The Kudus news. Look, if Kudus make it, I'll be making videos like 10 different videos of Kudus if that happen. To be honest with you, I will. Big up me, Steven and Yusuf. Let's help me. I'll go by the last name, Ayeni. I'm right. That's the name, Ayeni. Says big up to so big up to you too, my friend. First time seeing you on the stream today. 200 miles in is it 200 miles in January and 120 miles?
No idea, because it's not shown on screen.
Okay, that is from Chelsea King. Chelsea King said 200 miles in January and 120 miles.
Mil was a million.
Oh, million. Okay. Million, 120 million in summer for Manchester City. Okay, you're talking about the price tag that we were on it. Price tag on it. Yeah.
Says, I think, but I'm not sure. I mean, sounds about right. It is stupid money that they've spent. Also, as today's the 1st of July, the new rules by IFAB are now in effect, which it would include the 8 seconds for the goalkeeper where at 5 seconds the referee does a visual countdown.
Can you explain that?
So there's the new rule, so that goalkeepers can't time waste for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will come into effect today. Yeah. Because it's the 1st of July. The rules come into effect 1st of July, same way that contracts normally expire on the 30th, whatever, June, and then 1st of July, whatever. Normally contracts expire around then because you're getting into the new season now. Everyone's coming back for pre-season and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the rules come into effect from 1st of July because that's when everyone starts to build up into pre-season mode. So those are now in effect. So I presume we'll start seeing the countdown even in the Club World Cup.
Exactly. Dan, I've sent the link over. Click on it. And join us here if you're free. JC, I'm not sure of JC's time. JC, I'll send it over to you when you're free. You can join us here in the studio. If not, hopefully, I don't think I might have a second stream today. Usually, I was going to do a Club World Cup update, but I don't think I can have a second stream. I have an activity today. I have a football game to attend to. Take a kid for a football game. But besides that, I should be all right here. Take a few of these comments for me. Let me do something real quick here.
Mm-hmm. Are you done this one?
Not yet.
Okay. Omar says, "Hi guys, this Eric Arthur. I said yesterday Chelsea need Kudus and Osimhen as well to compete well in the Premier League." I'm still not sold on the Kudus thing. I don't see how he's got to fit in with all the attackers that we've got. Proper Chelsea, we all know who that is. Big up knee, bro. What a result on Al Hilal. Man City spent 400 mil. Chelsea King says, Omar, we won't buy big players. We buy young players and turn them into world-class players. So this season we won't win the league, but get top 4 and win the domestic cup. We'll see. It's not completely locked that we'll just go for young players. Omar or Eric, let us know which you prefer us to refer to you as, because your name comes up as Omar. So every now and then we might forget what is. Just let us know what you prefer us to refer you by. But it says, we also need to sign Antonio Silva. His concentration at the back is top notch, and we must sign him ASAP. Chelsea King says that's the target. Is Chelsea King a new one, or is it one of the buggy ones from YouTube?
I feel like it's not. He's not a new. He's not a new person here, because I don't know. I can't tell if it's new or he's been around for a while, because
he just said he's new.
He said he's new. Okay.
I must have missed that, or it's
because we're having that issue with YouTube yesterday. Remember, Steven?
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah. Where are you still?
Well, now I'm just gonna stick with Omar, make life easier. Hato to back up Cuckoo. Yeah, hopefully. There's interest there for sure. So hopefully something gets done. Now, do I refer to him as proper Chelsea in chat, or do I refer to him as what we all know him as?
Who you talking about? Proper Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Refer to him as proper Dan, Chelsea Dan himself.
Okay. So that's gonna be a good game. He'll be like at Arsenal. I'm confused what he means. I know he's referring saying about Noni. Chelsea King. I'm looking forward to the Chelsea versus Esteval game. Yeah, that's on Saturday, 2 a.m. by UK time, which is a shame. Proper Chelsea down there. There have been spuds in for Kudus as well. Yeah, that looks like it might happen, but who knows? We could hijack it if he's interested. Don Maliki, I think that is. Chelsea should go for Kudus because he's also a versatile player like Pedro, because Maresca prefers dynamic players. Oh, there's so many coming in, it's hard to keep up.
I'll help you in a bit. Keep going.
Okay.
JC is here, Steven. JC, if you can catch a break and then get him in and then talk to him for a little bit. Yeah.
What is going on outside my window? Flipping heck. Yeah, I'll just get through next couple just so we're a bit further up. Dan saying just look for me headset and Ebro. Oh, I think he's saying he's looking for his headset and then he'll jump on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I Talk Sports says first time watching you guys. I did my first video on Kudus transfer. I'm waiting until he's signed, then I can crack on with my YouTube career. Do you know what? If you're going to start, you haven't picked a bad time, because if Chelsea get Kudus, like we can see from our numbers, the Kudus content is what's absolutely banging on YouTube at the moment. So if Chelsea did sign him, then
when I've done shorts on my channel as well about Kudus transfer news, mate, that's getting the most views for me.
Yeah, it's right in algorithm right now. JC saying proper Chelsea's Chelsea done. Yeah, we know who it is, man. Nah, Chelsea done me, bro. It's from me. Look. So, Chelsea done me, bro.
Nah, Chelsea done me, bro. Dan, I've sent the link. The link should be. I've sent it to two places right now on X and then also on WhatsApp. So those two places you can access the link from there. Welcome to the stream, JC. Good afternoon or good evening to you, sir.
Big up, JC.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Hello, what's going on with you, JC?
Yeah, just been doing. Have to make a few calls. That's why, but okay. I'm fine. Yeah. It's a good day yesterday. Huh? So we are the only British team left at Club World Cup. UK team.
There was only one, and there was only two to be called. I mean, there were only two. And
but it gets a little bit easier. It gets a little bit fun because City matches we have seen so much. At least we will see some games against Brazilian teams, against Al Hilal. That will be more interesting to watch. And make no mistake, they are not easier games. They are good teams. So
Al Hilal they played very, very well. They got some good players, young Brazilian. They got 22 and 23 years old in that team. Young Brazilians in there. Maicon, we know he is a Barcelona reject, but he was on his game yesterday. Unbelievable. But before we get into the a little talk about Club World Cup game yesterday, JC, there's been reported this morning that Joao Pedro Medical is sealed, is done. They're looking for him to sign the papers, media work and everything will be done here in America. We saw that with a few seasons ago with Sterling when he joined Chelsea. Media work was being done here in America. What do you think? What do you think that we can get from Joao Pedro, JC? What are we getting from Joao Pedro as a player?
He's a versatile player. You can play him as a second striker or just behind the striker, or you can play him on the left wing. So if kind of fits our requirements, can be he can be sharing the left winger spot with Gittens. He can play on the other wing as well. He can play as a striker, as just behind the striker. So it fits our requirement. Brings more physicality. Now we have Gittens is a physically stronger lad. Pedro is strong. Liam Delap is strong. So we are also gaining more physical strength in the forward line. So that is also good. The goalkeepers can hook the ball, and there will be somebody to keep hold of it. No, I think it's a good purchase.
But don't you think we already have that in the club already? That's Christopher Nkunku. Why do we need Pedro if we already have Christopher Nkunku, who's also a versatile player, plays behind the number 9? We saw his performance already at the Club World Cup, where he even helped Chelsea win that game against Benfica. So what's the point? Pedro.
Yeah, we did talk about this in previous streams. Like the new system kind of fits a little bit Nkunku, and he might have a second life. Like we were anticipating it. But then I mean, Pedro can also fit that role, as well as Pedro can do the left wing job, which I think as a goal scorer, Nkunku is better. I mean, statistically, historically. But I mean, it's if he's there, I think Nkunku goes
Yeah.
because there's no need for that. Nkunku now. People are saying maybe Jackson leaves, but I think Nkunku leaves, not Jackson.
So you think Jackson will stay and Kuku leaves? Jackson
Yeah,
stays and Kuku leaves.
I think so. Yes.
Well, reports also came in that there are some few players that are deemed what is it, untouchable before, but now this reporters say there's no one untouchable at the football club. Cole Palmer, I think he's untouchable, but Noni Madueke reports are saying that he's been linked. He's been linked to join Arsenal Football Club. What's your take on it? I prefer not to for them to send him abroad or maybe other football club, not Arsenal.
Just just I don't know. I mean, end of the day, I am of belief that we should focus on our team. Don't worry about the others. So as long as we build our squad, which is better, and then if there is good money to be made by players leaving, let them go. It's okay. I mean, I don't care if the player is good enough to play for our team, he should be staying here. But if he's not, then it's I don't worry about the grass on the neighbor's garden. How to say that there's more interested in like our
Yeah.
squad, and that's about it. If our team is improving, that's the main thing.
Thank you very much, JC. Ty, I've seen your comment. Yeah. Chelsea King said, I was just wondering if we sell Noni Madueke to us now, do we have to send him home, or will he play with us till we leave the club cup competition? He is just wondering at this moment. I think
mean, deals don't always get done quickly, so we could just wait until the end of the tournament in case someone was to get injured.
and I'm even sure if the deal is done, they will not even announce it. Probably there could be an agreement between Chelsea and the Arsenal Football Club and say, hey, he's still in the competition. Can you hold on to when the competition is done, and then you can make it public that here we go, deal is done, everything is being finalized. Noni Madueke to Arsenal, here we go, that kind of a thing. You get what I'm saying? So it wouldn't create some distraction in the tournament. I know the player would definitely know. So, but then it will keep things calm a little bit as he's still playing. Else, unless they don't play him anymore, and I don't see that happening, that Chelsea wouldn't play him anymore. Maybe they're thinking of doing that so he doesn't get hurt, right, Steven? And
maybe, he's not deemed untouchable, but it'll probably take a stupid level offer to sell him.
We don't know what the price tag is at this moment. Either 40 million, 50 million, 60 million. Probably it's going to be the range between.
We'll look 60. For at least 50, I'd imagine.
50 or 60.
Based on how much we've signed Gittens and Joao Pedro for, I'd imagine we'd aim for about 50 for Noni. Especially given the factor of him being a homegrown player and being English, it adds extra tax on top of it as well.
Okay. Very interesting. Thank you very much. Everyone watching us here today. We are literally about 20 or 40, is it 27 away from our 4K. So guys, so if you're watching this live.
Where you got 20 from?
What's the number? I can't remember anyway.
Was like 40.
40. So yeah, if you're watching this, you haven't subscribed to Blue Clouds Media YouTube channel.
Less than that now.
Please do me a favor, subscribe right now.
Very fine today as well, bro. Subscribe.
Yeah.
We've just hit 3,970 as I've loaded up the live counter. That's already 14 subscribers today. So big up to everyone that's new.
Exactly. Big up to everyone there that really subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate it. I'll always say that your time that you come over here to spend with us is very, very valuable to me and our panelists over here. Your time is very, very important. As we also try and make sure we entertain you, we create the show, we make sure we get you involved. Also, I'll here today I will because I think I don't have a second stream, so I will drop the link there. I'd like you to come on and chat with us. Let us know your thoughts or your opinion on the ongoing Club World Cup and also the transfer dealings so far. What's your thoughts on it? How are Chelsea being ruthless in the market? How would you measure the transfer window so far for Chelsea out of 10? I want to know. I want to hear from you. If you're in the chat also watching, let me know the link, your rating in the comment section below. We still continue. Yusuf, what's your thought on these Arsenal move? Madueke to Arsenal.
I think that obviously they're looking at a backup for Bukayo Saka, and Madueke would, I think, be happy. I'm not sure if he'd be happy with that, though. The thing is that I don't know whether, like, this is the question. If Madueke is happy to be the backup to Saka, then he'll obviously think about going. But I'm not so sure if he'll be up for that because he was playing a lot last season. So I'm not so sure. But obviously, like, Chelsea will look to get around 50 to 60 million for him if we can even get that. Hopefully, maybe like if we were to sell him and then get Kudus, hopefully Newcastle come in and maybe like get a bidding war underway so we can get more money. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But at the moment, at this point in time, I think we'll keep Madueke and I don't think we'll get Kudus. But if it was my dream situation, I hope it's the other way around and we get Kudus and we sell Madueke, but not to Arsenal. I wouldn't mind if he goes to Newcastle. I wouldn't be that fussed if he goes to Newcastle, if I'm being honest.
Thank you very much. That is Joseph right there. I have a friend here by the name Sakwa Ebenezer. Ebenezer, thank you very much for joining us on the stream today. He said there is a rumor that Liverpool also wants Mohammed Kudus. I don't know how many players Liverpool wants in that midfield there, or even I don't know. Maybe they might need someone to help Mohamed Salah out because I don't think that Liverpool, although the signing that they've made so far with the squad that they have, because last season a lot of these teams, especially the top teams, were not that great. So Liverpool have that little edge over the likes of Chelsea, maybe United also was not that great. So they have the chance to be able to win that Premier League. But can they have the same way this season, which I don't think is going to be right? Chelsea are rebuilding. Chelsea are going to come stronger again. Newcastle United also are maintaining some few. I don't know if they're going to sell Isak because keeping Isak will make the team stronger. I don't know if they want to sell Isak. That is why they're going in for Pedro. That's what I was thinking. Maybe they want to sell Isak for 100 million and keep Pedro and bring in Pedro for a cheaper fee. But if that doesn't happen, it means that they will still be strong for next season. All right. Go ahead, Yusuf.
Yeah, I will say, Newcastle did also, like, this is when I was back in Romania, and I vaguely remember this. I remember doing a short about Newcastle. I remember they put a bid in for Anthony Elanga. So, and at that point, I thought maybe they forgot about Madueke and they moved to Anthony Elanga instead. But obviously, Nottingham Forest then rejected that. So, yeah, and then I've just seen now that Villa are looking at Anthony Elanga as well. So there's a lot of clubs looking at like attacking wide positions. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with Kudus, what happens with Elanga, and what happens with Madueke, because those are the three main wingers that are mainly like the transfer news right now.
All right, thank you very much, Yusuf. I think the name goes Patterns, right? Patterns is the name. He said Tottenham beat Kudus for 150 million. I don't think that's true. Patterns, that's never true. That's never ever true. Kudus' wealth, at least the highest he can go. I think West Ham are looking for a fee of 65 million, which is two times the price they pay for Kudus from Ajax. That's about two times the price for it. But every Premier League player price, no matter no matter even if you haven't been there for that long, his price tag even ranges higher. we've seen Arsenal pay for Rice. I think about 100 million from West Ham United, isn't it? Or 80 million, Steven.
What was that?
Rice, how much did he go for?
About
Declan
100.
Rice. About 100 million. Yeah,
Rice, yeah, 100, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask, is JC still there? But he's right there. Chelsea King said the questions for the panel. How far do you guys think we will go in the champion club World Cup competition? Do we reach the final, then lose to PSG or Madrid? I think that look, to be honest with you, I think that we can go all the way to the finals, but to win it, I can tell right now until we get to the finals.
Before last night, I said semi-final, but after the results of last night, I'm saying final.
Yeah, definitely. I'm the same. Like, it depends who we get in the final. If we get Real Madrid, I think we'll beat them. If we get PSG, I think we'll lose. That's my opinion.
See, so I think I will rephrase this. Not in a bad way or anything. I think that we're giving too much credit to PSG. They haven't played an animal like Chelsea before. I think we're giving them too much credit from the way they play football, tiki-taka, and we saw them they lost to Botafogo.
True.
So what makes you think that PSG is going to beat Chelsea? Chelsea got quality, got talent on the pitch. They have quality on the pitch. Found out that they can hit every team. We're not going to see deep. We'll be attacking PSG. So we have to really look at it very carefully in the way we think that we're going to lose against them because they've won the Champions League. Is that all?
But they're not Man City, who have looked a bit all over the place at times this tournament.
They have space behind them. They play with the high line, just like Manchester City. Remember where the two of them are coming from. Pep Guardiola, Barcelona. Luis Enrique, Barcelona. They have the same idea of playing football. Tiki-taka, maintaining possession, dominating the game. Let me know, JC, what do you make of these questions coming from Chelsea King? Do you think that how far do you think Chelsea can go in these Club World Cup competition final? Competition.
Oh, I think I don't want to jinx anything, or nor do I want to be very, very, very dreaming too far ahead. Like, we have a game against Palmeiras. They are a very, very, very good side. They will be not easy to beat. Let's start with Palmeiras and then we think about the next. Then, I mean, that's what I don't like these fans. We fans do. Yeah, we will hype it up to a level that everybody will be dreaming, and then if we lose, then suddenly the world is crashing. Palmeiras are no pushovers. Let's focus on them first. We have a game first, a serious game to play. Only then go game by game, and I will be happy if we win the next game. After that, we will think about next.
But the reason why the fans are looking at Palmeiras as pushovers is, one, they're not going to have their main captain in the team. They're losing a few key players. So it makes the squad a little bit weaker, which Chelsea are not missing much. The one they're going to miss is Moses Caicedo, which they have a top replacement for Caicedo in that team against Palmeiras. So there's high possibility that when you look at the odds, Chelsea is way ahead of Palmeiras in the
You never know.
quarterfinals.
PSG without Mbappe is a better team. You never know. Let's see when the game starts. After that, we will see. It's too early. It's too early to be thinking further than Palmeiras. And that will not be an easy game. See, this is a stage of the competition. There are no easy games. There are no easy games. City realized yesterday. Inter realized that yesterday. And we have to play the next game only. Focus on the next game. And let's hope we win that one. I think Yusuf is agreeing with me.
Yeah.
You agree with him?
Yeah, I definitely do. Like, obviously, like I said that I think we'll get to the final, and like it depends who we get. But obviously, like we need to think about the Palmeiras game first because obviously they're no mugs. They're a very good side. Like most Brazilian teams have actually shown that they're quite good in this tournament. Obviously, Flamengo got knocked out by Bayern. and Botafogo showed their quality against PSG, and they got knocked out as well. But like the Palmeiras are going to be a very tough team to beat. They've obviously got Esteval, and we'll see how he does against us. But yeah, I think think about them first, and then we've got either Fluminense or Al Hilal to think about. So, and both of them are good as well. We've got ex-Chelsea players in both of those sides. We've got Thiago Silva there at Fluminense. We've got Koulibaly there at Al Hilal. So, yeah, these games are going to be very difficult. So, but it's a better side of the draw than the other side, that's for sure. But we can't disrespect the opponent, let's say.
I agree with you. We can't disrespect the opponent. But I was just looking at is he what's his name again? Estaval's team. I forgot again. What's the name again?
Palmeiras.
Palmeiras. Yeah, I was just looking at them losing some key players. The captain is one of them. So I felt like it's going to be a pushover. And I've seen their game. I've watched all the games, and I can tell the strength of the team. They're not as good as Chelsea is. They are not as good as we are. So I think that that could be definitely a game that we can pass on. We could pass to the semifinals. I'm sure definitely.
We are also missing Caicedo for that game.
Only Caicedo, and we have top replacement for Caicedo.
But we do only have people that can come in and cover that comfortably.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That we still have the call of the team there, so that makes us stronger. They are losing their captain. Imagine us starting the game without Reece James. You get what I'm saying? All right, so done. Good afternoon, mate. Welcome back to the show. But thank you very much, Chelsea King, for these wonderful questions that you put in the chat. Thank you very much. All right, done. What's on your table, sir?
Well, for the Chelsea,
yeah, there's been some link regarding Noni Madueke joining Arsenal. Would you have that?
Yeah, we could go. Let him do what he does at Chelsea, because he don't really bring nothing to the table, don't he? But I mean, we're talking about the structure, yeah, of Noni Madueke if Jackson goes and Mark Hall. But if we do get Kudus, well, what's going to be the lineup? Because we have three wingers. We have Joao Pedro to play left wing, right wing, or striker, and then we have Kudus to play
striker, not right wing. Left wing 10 or striker, not right wing. Joao Pedro.
Yeah, but he played the right wing before for Brighton. He's had 2 games for there at Brighton. When what's his name from the right wing was injured, Joao Pedro came in for that 2 games.
Done for the record.
We got too many attackers. We got too many attackers.
Host number 4 record.
Yeah, so we got too many attackers. Noni Madueke's got Nkunku's going nowhere now. So it's gonna look tense who we're gonna have in our front 3 start of the Premier League. If we do go get Kudus, is it Joao Pedro? Even though you got Neto, you got Nkunku, you have Joel's Gittens. Then you have like Kudus. So who's gonna be our main? Because we know Cole Palmer won't be dropped out of that team. He'll be the base of like the divert of him being as a number 10, where he'll drop into that right side, because that's where he's best at. Like when he diverts, when he gets onto that right side, he'll put the ball into that net. So it's going to be tense how Enzo Maresca is going to play this formation, because Joao Pedro he's a backup player, he's a bench player, just like Gittens. Gittens is a bench player. So if we do get rid of Noni Madueke, if Arsenal want him, go ahead and go get him, because a lot of players, a lot of fans get frustrated with Noni Madueke at Chelsea, and he has done bits last season for us. But would I say he's a potential? His standards at Chelsea ain't really that great, innit? And if he goes to Arsenal,
yeah,
it's just going to be another flip flop on the other side to Arsenal, isn't it? Like dustbin in there. Like they're just like Chelsea third choice players. I don't get Arsenal. They've had Peter Cech, they've had David Luiz, Willian, they've also now had Kai Havertz, Jorginho, Kepa. Now they've got Kepa there, and now Noni Madueke, and all half of these players, they just don't turn up for Arsenal. Never turn up for Arsenal. And now you've got Jorginho, is now no longer at Arsenal. It's just like, come on, Arsenal, give us good luck. Get more of our deadwood out of our club and bring it to your club to say it could be more stressful for you guys. Because this is what I like. They told me, they told all us Chelsea fans, when Kai Havertz come to Arsenal, he's going to be better at Chelsea. We know what position he plays. They still don't know where to put him in Arsenal. And he ain't done great business at Arsenal. But
so you
why
don't
do you
think
sound
that
surprised by that?
Go ahead, Steven.
huh?
Why do you sound surprised by that? That it's typical Arsenal. Oh yeah, he's got to be great for us. He's got to be brilliant.
Steve, I ain't surprised.
Position.
I ain't surprised. I'm just laughing at him. Because Bottle Josh Arsenal and Spudsy, the mighty Spuds, like they're alike, but you just they've got red and white on their shirts. There's both bunch of bottle clowns, and you've got Tottenham fans winning the European. Yeah, the Tottenham fans, coming to like try to cuss Chelsea. They've won a European, the UEFA this last season. Well done, but we still, won 5 more Europeans and completed another competition. And yes, it's a Mickey Mouse Cup, and that we should win it. But we've done it.
We're not doing that. No bantering right now.
I'm not doing no bantering. I'm not doing no bantering, but I'm doing a statement.
That's
it's a statement. It's no badminton.
I understand. I understand that.
We literally completed 5 European trophies, and we've done every single competition. Yes, fair enough, we shouldn't have been in it, but we won it. We was favourites to win it anyway. We was favourites from the start to finish. If we didn't go win that Conference League, if we didn't go win that the Mickey Mouse Cup, what we was in, it would have been embarrassed for us. Because the thing is, from day one when we first got in that competition,
Dan, it's not about the Conference League right now. You're taking us all the way back.
But I'm saying,
we don't have time for the conference. We don't have time for the Conference League Cup. We move on from it, Dan. We move on from it. Thank you very much.
But I'm just saying.
We've moved on from it. I don't want to be reminded of that.
Yeah, we don't.
I know, but what I'm just saying is, right,
Dan, we've won it. Absolutely, it's history. It's history. I don't want us to talk about Arsenal. We just talk about individual player. We know Noni Madueke sometimes, frustrate Chelsea fans. But what do you think don't you think you can help Arsenal or even improve their squad? Let's look at the positive of it. We don't want to. I don't want to get into that bantering stuff here. Okay.
No, I'm not doing no bantering. But I'm just saying that Noni Madueke would not go to Arsenal and improve their the team. Because if that's the case, then if that's the case, why can't he do it at Chelsea?
He was good at Chelsea. Why can't he go to Arsenal and improve? Or be a better player?
Yeah, but bro, what good was he? How good was it? How could you say he was good at Chelsea?
It wasn't at Chelsea forever. It was there for 2 seasons. It was Chelsea for 2 seasons. And it looks like Chelsea is running out of patience with keeping Noni Madueke there. But don't you think that he can?
But he'll still be playing. But he'll still be playing for the Club World Cup too. He hasn't really signed for Arsenal yet. Arsenal are interested, but we haven't really sold him yet. So if there was news saying, "Oh, he's gone to here we go," Arsenal has signed Noni Madueke. They're fair dues, but he's still a Chelsea player. So we're still talking. The thing is, we're in the Club World Cup, against Palmeiras. And we got them on Friday, right? They've had a 6 days cool down, have a 6 day rest, and if Noni Madueke plays on Friday, let's see how he does, because I want to see if we do go far into the FIBA Club World Cup, because now Man City's got knocked out, another English club. There's only one English team that's us in there. If we go that far and go to the final. because like what Chelsea King just said, don't beat off Real Madrid, don't beat off PSG. We might do them because Real Madrid hasn't really been great last season. They haven't really been great. They've conceded loads of goals in this tournament. The only most team I'll probably worry about is PSG. But the thing with our team, I think we could go ahead and beat PSG. But it depends if Enzo Maresca gets this team in line and showed that they're capable to really, because now they've won a trophy. This is another trophy, another competition. That is another tournament. They could go ahead and win it and bring them more experience of them for the Premier League to the start of the season. So it just depends how we go. I'm not ruling out the Brazilian teams. Yeah, Flamengo with their chairman like try to lash us because they beat us. Yeah, fair enough. They beat us with 10 men. Right. You've got a few good Brazilian teams in there. They've Dortmund's got another. They've got a Brazilian team.
Who?
You don't know who's Borussia Dortmund got.
What do you mean? What they got?
What team have they got?
They've got Monterrey.
Montreal.
Don't write out Montreal. Don't write them off.
Monterrey, they're Mexican.
Yeah. Do not. Yeah, Mexico. Do not. Yeah, Monterrey. Yeah. Do not write them off because they're a good side. And who's Real Madrid got?
They've got Dortmund.
How do you know?
They've got Juventus. They've got Juventus today.
No, they've got Juventus. So don't write off Juventus as well because Juventus can play ball. They can. When on their day, they can play ball. So they don't.
How many times have you watched Monterey?
I've watched them about 3 or 4 times, mate.
They're a very good side.
They're a good side.
Yeah, they're a good
Did
side.
you not watch them when we played them in that Super Cup Club World Cup? They literally destroyed us. They literally knocked us out. But we beat them.
No. What did you say again, Dan?
That what was it? That Club World Cup? What was it? That fever that time we were playing with Monterrey, they nearly beat us.
No, we've never played them before. We've never played Montreal.
We have played Montreal.
No.
No. Well, we have played them, and they literally knocked us out.
No, we've never played Montreal, Stephen. I mean, Dan.
Dan, I honestly think they have because they knocked us out in the cup. They knocked us out, but that's Club World Cup, yeah, the first time.
We've never played Montreal. Brazilian team, Brazilian club is the one that knocked us out. We've never played a Mexican team to knock us out of the competition, Dan. It's a Mexican team.
I swear they did because I know we won it. We can't have it.
You're swearing for the wrong swearing. You're swearing.
No. Right. Neat. Yeah. We didn't play them in the Club World Cup last time. The last time we played them was 2012. I've just checked.
Yeah, 2012. And they beat us. Did they not beat us?
Yeah, but
no, I think we beat. We beat them.
Who the manager was?
Yeah, that's it. We beat them. We were lucky. Yeah. Either way, if we weren't a Club World Cup, we still played them, and we nearly lost to them. We nearly lost to them, but we beat them.
Yeah, but do you remember the manager?
I don't know what
2012. It's 2012.
The manager was a Spanish waiter.
Yeah,
from Liverpool.
Who was that? It was like a wasn't it like a friendly? It was in a little tournament thing, weren't we?
Oh, 2012 FIFA Club World Cup semi-finals.
Yeah,
and we won that, and we lost in the final.
And we lost in the final to a Brazilian team.
I was in secondary school, and I was checking my phone on break to see what the score was.
Yeah, because we lost. We lost him. I think we lost. Then we go win it again.
Thank you very much, Dan. What's the name here? I hope I don't butcher this name. Is it Rakim? Is it the name Rakim, right?
No idea. You're on your own on this one.
I think, yeah. He said, I think that we can win it. That's what he believed. And Chelsea King said that Arsenal like to go through our garbage. He just Arsenal like to go through, when we filter our players, the one that we have leftovers, just like you said, the garbage, they pick them up and see if they can help them. But then they've got some help from some of our players. But most of the time, it doesn't go well for players moving from Arsenal to Chelsea to Arsenal. I think it has to do with the mindset, or maybe they go for the players at the wrong time.
Part of it is also to do with age as well, though. for some of
Eight.
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Pretty
just
check.
quickly,
What's down?
one other thing regarding
Thank
the
you very
Club
much,
World
Dan.
Cup
Dan,
as
thank
well,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
If Chelsea won the Club World Cup, yeah, the only competition Chelsea would not have won at least 2 times would be the Conference League, and we've only been in that once.
And then there's a
Because
chance
we
that
would have
Chelsea can
won
go
the
there
Club
again.
World Cup in the old format and this format if we won it this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And you know what's going to be
So I vote that
amazing?
in a few years' time we intentionally have a bad season just to complete the 2 times of everything.
Go back there.
I've got a question for you guys. Yeah, I've got a question for you guys because I had a phone call earlier and I was speaking about it. If we go with this Club World Cup, yeah, are we the best club in the world? Because I had an argument about it, saying no,
Yeah,
we ain't. I had an argument with someone, but I want to ask you guys, yeah, do you think if we do go win this Club World Cup, are we the best club in the world?
I think we've had. I think we've had the discussion here. Steven said technically yes. Steven, you're gonna continue, or you want me to jump in?
No, technically we are realistically, the only way we don't play one of the big teams is if somehow Monterrey knock all of them out on the other side of the bracket. Like, if Chelsea were to get to the final, we're basically guaranteed a PSG, a Bayern Munich, a Juventus, a Borussia Dortmund, or a Real Madrid. So you've beaten at least one of the big teams. And you can't help the fact that Man City got eliminated by Al Hilal and Fluminense, or however you pronounce their flipping name, got gone out and eliminated Inter Milan. Like, that's out of your control. You can't help that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just on the day they were the better team in their respective matchup, so you didn't face Inter Milan or Man City. That's not on you. You faced what was in front of you, and those were the best teams in the tournament at that stage. It is what it is. You can't help that you had one slip up and then ended up on the favourable side of the draw when, in theory, you should have been on the worst end of the draw.
So what makes you think that if we win and won this Club World Cup, what makes you think that how we're the best club in the world?
Why are we all drifting again in the same direction if we win it? When we win it, then we will think about it. At the moment, how can we downplay this competition? City didn't lose because of a slip-up. City were well and thoroughly beaten.
No, I didn't say City lost because of slip-up. I said we lost because of a slip-up.
Yeah, but like these are not pushover teams.
I'm not saying they are. That's why I'm saying if we
but Man City ain't looking like that. Man City last night said they didn't care they lost because of pre-season.
Listen to me, guys. These are not pushover teams, and they are not having a very fantastic day, and the other team had a bad day. No, it's just like we don't play every year.
JC, the question was just simple. The question is, if Chelsea wins this competition, are they the best club in the world? That's how simple.
You know what I can ask? If we win the Champions League, are we the best club in Europe?
Absolutely, yes.
So can we have a discussion right now, 1 hour discussion about the coming Champions League season?
No.
Why? Because we are very far from that stage.
Exactly.
I consider this World Cup is in quarterfinals. We are very far. Let's not make a joke of us.
Hypothetically, it's a question being asked. We've talked about this with this specific question that Dan just asked. We've talked about this a few weeks ago, where I did ask that if Chelsea goes even before the competition started, if Chelsea wins it, does it make Chelsea the best team in the world?
He's already dreaming about the final. He's not interested about the Palmeiras game. He's dreaming about the trophy already.
See, I'm not. No, JC, this is what I'm thinking. I'm not dreaming about the cup already. But you're talking about, I've asked a question. So I said, if Chelsea goes ahead and wins this Club World Cup, right? If they go win it, are we the best club in the world? That's a simple question. Because the thing is, I've had argument statements with other fans. Right? Sorry, wait, just a second, Lee. I've had arguments. Right, now just let me land this point, right? I've had arguments with other fans on YouTube and on the phones, saying, "Yeah, we would." How's it possible? How can you say we're the best club in the world?
One line. I can answer you. If we reach the final, if is a big if we reach the final, you will know the answer because it's not going to be easy.
Oh, cool. Well, you can say that, but then you're saying
Then
about the
you will know
European.
the answer. Then
But
you
then
will know the answer.
JC, then you said about the Champions League. If you won the Champions League,
Obviously,
will
players
we
are
be the
not
best?
thinking like
Will
that.
we be the best club in the European? No, we ain't, because Real Madrid's won more Champions Leagues
No,
than
no, 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 no,
anyone
no,
in the
no,
But
world,
no,
Dan,
no,
and
no,
it
they're
no.
the
doesn't
best.
go.
Yeah,
They're
It
the
yeah,
best.
doesn't
that's
go
a different
based off
question.
of overall. It's
And these are all
that season
subjective
you were the
discussions.
best in Europe or you were the best in the world.
Yeah, these are all subjective discussions. Let's get to that and I sincerely hope our players
Let me
are
let
very
me give
young.
it. Let
Our
me give.
players are not thinking in like that. I hope our players are fully focused on the next game. I hope so.
Let me give Dan a piece of I mean my take on it. This is what I think. You have to, before you have to play in the club worker competition. You get accumulator points. You got to qualify to be in there. If Chelsea were one of the teams that what I say they qualify to be in the competition, it means that they are playing against the best teams on the continent, all the clubs in the continent, in the competition made for all the clubs in the continent. And Chelsea accumulate that point and qualify to play in the competition. If they make it their way all the way to the final and win it, I don't care what any other rival fans say. Chelsea are the best team in the world. What is sparking this argument is because Chelsea have put a young squad together. They're looking at a young squad, but they're not looking at the game that they play. They're looking at the names and the age of the squad to tell whether they are good. But they forget about what the kind of competition they are playing in. And to me, I'll say a competition that has Real Madrid, has Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, who else would I say? AC Milan, Juventus, Inter Milan, all these teams, the best teams in Brazil, the best teams in Asia, all put together, and for Chelsea to win it, they are the best in the world. Argument sealed. There's no any other debate here. They are the best in the world at that period of time until the competition is being host again.
You know what I'm concerned about. Right now, the fan base might be thinking like all these teams are pushovers, and if we lose, and there is more likelihood of us losing along the way because all of them are good teams, then the fans will have a meltdown. How did we fail? Then they will start to look for scapegoats. Right now, in the moment, enjoy the moment. Be the chill guys. Chelsea are the chill guys. I mean, enjoy
Yeah,
the game.
like JC, like I heard
Yeah,
someone
but
who's a
we didn't
Man City
play
fan
many
last night.
matches, so are we the show guys?
Yeah, I heard the Man City fan last night, JC, saying when they got knocked out, that half of the Man City fans said they didn't care. It was only like a little pre-season tournament training to get ready to start for the Premier League. They didn't care. They didn't go to the next round.
Okay.
They just said that on the day that we were poor, we was crap, but we don't care that we've been knocked out. It's only like a little pre-season tournament.
And
That's
we
what
can
they said.
respect their opinions, but like we everybody will have his own opinions. Definitely, if they had won, the same fan might be like overhyping the tournament or something like that. I mean, you have to go through the stages, get over the pain, get over the competition. Then you will yourself realize, is it a big competition or not? It's not going to be easy. Let's take one step at a time. And right now we are in quarterfinals and the competition is serious. That's all we can say.
All right.
It's really serious competition.
Thank you very much, Dan, for that question that came in that sparks this argument here. Omar Ziara, thank you very much for joining us all the way in GH Accra, Ghana. He says, Kudus want to come to Chelsea, and we as Ghanaians back it. Thank you. The whole 25 million Ghanaians. Only if that happens, we're just hoping that Chelsea can get that deal. The links are getting stronger.
We don't know if he wants to come to Chelsea.
He will come to Chelsea.
We don't know if he wants to. I'm saying we don't know.
We can't say that. We can't say Kudus was come to Chelsea. We don't know because there's four teams out there, favourites in the race. to try and get the Kudus over the line, right? And we've heard that West Ham, one of the Chelsea players as well, part of a different deal. So, but we don't know exactly if Kudus is going to be a potential Chelsea player. He might. Tottenham's when to agree to the standards of him going to Tottenham, and he's looked at it. But the thing is, there's still races of other different teams, and Arsenal. I think Liverpool are in for him as well, right? So it depends what team he wants to go for, and it depends on the business who does a better structure and a better contract and better payslip. So it's like Chelsea offered him 90k per week, salary, and say that Arsenal or Liverpool or Tottenham have offered him a bit more wages. There's going to be hell no that will get.
Dan, can you fix your audio? It's the noise is too loud.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm out in the street. Like, sorry.
Okay, you're okay now. Continue. Go for it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good now. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like with Kudus, you've got to have the pens because everyone's in the race for this guy, right? Since last season, but West Ham somehow got him. Yeah, he didn't play really. He played well, but he hasn't really been that thing. But on a contract base, when you go sign a player and bid for a player, it depends on the structure of what other clubs have offered. And West Ham will probably decide, all different clubs have offered different price tags on this player, but it's up to the player if he wants to accept one of these clubs. And if he accepts one of them clubs, it's the salaries. Because Kudus we don't know how much Kudus will want at West Ham. He might be on like 130 or 140k a week. Say like Chelsea, because us at our Chelsea Football Club, we ain't willing to pay high wages on players, right? Their structure.
Dan, that's not the situation here with Mohammed Kudus. I haven't seen any report that Kudus is demanding for high wages or anything of that stuff. But the only give me a second. The only thing I can say to you right now is since Michael Essien joined Chelsea, a lot of Ghanaians, a lot of young players have had that support to play for Chelsea Football Club. And
100%, I agree on that one.
Some example Baba Rahman was one of them. Christina
Baba Yarrow, all him lot. Yeah.
I never said Baba Yarrow. Just listen to me. I never said Baba Yarrow. Baba Yarrow is Nigerian.
You said Baba Rahman, the left back.
Baba Rahman, the left back. Oh yeah, I thought you said Baba Yarrow. Sorry, Baba Rahman. Yes, I understand.
You don't listen. You don't listen.
Well, no, because you come out that you said that Baba Yarrow.
I do listen. Baba Yarrow.
You said Baba Yarrow.
I never said Baba Yarrow. I said Baba Rahman.
Oh, Baba Rahman. Okay. But I know. But what I'm trying to say to you is, Nima, bro. Yeah. Fair enough. Nigerians and Ghana, we've had good players at Chelsea before, right? But it depends, like, on the contract, on the basis. Yeah. Like, yes, fair enough. He hasn't come out of a wage salary, but say we offered him 80k. To play for us per week, and the next minute Liverpool have offered him 130, and Arsenal offered him 200 something k a week. Who do you think he's going to go for? He's going to think, these offer me a bit more money. Could Chelsea try up the bid of the wages? If our owners don't up the wages what the other clubs getting, then we might not get Kudus. But I'm not saying we might not, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we do.
Thank you very much. Dan doesn't listen at all. He doesn't ever listen. All right, thank you very much, Ty, from my Chelsea section with these comments. In fact, JC, a lot of people underestimate these team because they know nothing about them, which it is true. And to me, my point was I've seen them all play. I know much about these teams. I've seen them play. I've watched, I'll say 80% of these competition from all these group stages. I've watched 80% of this competition. The ones that I've missed was the Dragon from Asia, Japan, and a few of them. But besides that, majority of the other group stages, I've watched all the games, the good ones. I've watched 80% of these games, so I know what I'm talking about when I talk about how Chelsea can get to that finals if that can happen. Palmeiras, Chelsea will beat them, but I'm not underestimating the football and the Palmeiras. I look at the team with I look at the Palmeiras team with what they have as a club captain. They're missing a captain. They miss a couple of players also. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say we could be stronger than Palmeiras. That's how I stand on it. But besides that, I'm not.
One starting centre back got injured a couple of games ago. The other's their captain that got suspended in the last game, even before he got his second yellow card in that game for sending off. And then their left back also is suspended.
So did someone say Caicedo is missing this game?
Yeah,
3 key players out.
Caicedo, what?
Did I hear when I joined the stream earlier? So someone said Caicedo's missing this game.
Yeah, he's suspended.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh, he's suspended. How's he? What? For what?
2 yellow cards.
2 yellow cards.
Oh.
He got 1 in one game, 1 in the other, so he's suspended.
Oh wow.
But
it's fine. We got Lavi there anyway.
So yeah, we have good backups there. Omar Ziara said, no team in the Premier League compete with Chelsea for players. At the end of the day, Chelsea wins. Well, one thing I'll say about Mohammed Kudus is Kudus will not follow money to go to Arsenal. I've seen a couple of pictures of Kudus with the Chelsea jersey when he was a kid, just like we saw with the what's his name? And yeah, not even Caicedo. These Nigerians, Victor Osimhen.
Oh, Fraudman.
Yeah, there are a lot of, and Osimhen, Mohammed Kudus' manager is not in. He's looking for the goodwill of the player, where he goes and play the football in the highest level. You get what I mean? Because what they do is when his player goes to the highest level and play, it brings that CV or that credit to him, the manager or the agent. You get what I'm saying? Where more players will follow, will be under him to be able to manage them. So in that aspect, Kudus, whatever he's making, I don't know how much he's making at West Ham right now. Definitely 150. He will take 150 out. I'm sure it's going to be double what he's making at West Ham.
Chelsea Sessions has put it in the chat right there. He's earning around 90k a week, 90. Current wages at West Ham. So he, let's say he signs for Chelsea, he could get 120 or 140k a week, or even 150. So he could get around that.
Yeah, that's increase. He will take that. Mohammed Kudus would take that all day and play for Chelsea. He's not going to be waiting for 350 and all that. I hope Dan is still there, right? Dan, you're there, right?
I'm still here, but you don't know on players. I understand. I'm not saying he might turn us down because of high wages limit. Yeah, well, the thing it depends. If he wants to go a club, that's going to be feeling happy, and and if if they're gonna offer him more wages. I wouldn't want to go to a club, it's going to offer me 80k, and there's another club's going to offer me like 140 to 150k a week, where his wages at salaries is at West Ham, what he's on now. Why would he go to a club? Yeah, go to a club with like less money. They're going to put him on less money. What the wages is at on West Ham right now? He won't do that.
Chelsea will not giving less money. Chelsea will definitely not giving less money because if you're really interested in Mohammed Kudus,
sign someone and give them less money.
Yeah, I mean Chelsea's not going to do that.
Also, need one other thing quickly. Yeah. As much as I don't see the point in Chelsea saying Kudus, because we've got way too many attackers we got to try to shift way too many as it is. Yeah.
Good.
If Chelsea go in for him, and he accepts Spurs instead of Chelsea, he's a mug.
That's a big question.
Chelsea said to them right then. You're saying why did he reject? Okay, so why did Victor Osimhen rejected three offers from the Saudis and offered him 500
on the highest level?
Mil?
Yeah, he wants to play on the highest level.
So what did you just say? What did you just say? So Victor Osimhen he's rejected Saudis 3 times. They've offered Napoli, like high bids, like big money on him, and offered him big wages, right? Mm. So why is it that Victor Osimhen's rejected the Saudis? So again, and then you just putting you through. because he wants a big challenge. Like Kudus, why do you think Kudus rejected the Saudis? Because he's still young, yeah, and he wants to be in the Champions League, and he wants to prove himself to be a big name because he's still young. So
Right.
if he had a chance, I guarantee, if he was the same as what Victor Osimhen was now, he probably would have gone to the Saudis and had that money. Like they'd come up to his career, but because he's still young, he's still got a far ahead. That's why he rejected the Saudis. So Chelsea says, if you're going to think about him rejecting the why he rejected Saudis, then you've got to look to yourself. Well, why did Victor Osimhen then? Why did he rejected the Saudis?
I mean, with the Victor Osimhen, didn't you get reports coming from Saudi that he's asking for too much? It's the same thing.
No,
He had a
no,
chance
the
to
Saudi offered him that money, and he returned it down. So the Saudis
No,
offered him 400.
Saudi. There
400
was report from Saudi Arabia that the player was asking for too much, because if you look at what was that? There was another player. Was it Kevin De Bruyne or someone like that who the Saudi team signed, and he was making about 700 a week, something like that. And Victor was requesting for similar wages, and they said no. It came, Steven, you remember that report that came in as Victor was.
I don't know what report. I don't know what report that came out of Ernie, but he was they offered him 500k a week, and he turned it down. And he didn't want to be in. His heart set at Chelsea. He wants to be a Chelsea player before he goes back. Before he plays finishes up thing, and then he might think of going Saudis afterwards. But because for a minute no clubs are in for him, his heart is set yet in somewhere in the Premier League or somewhere to be in Europe to play Champions League.
Victor Osimhen's wages that he was requesting for, no club will make those wages for him. Chelsea came to an agreement that he was going to give him, was it 150 or something like that, and he has a chance to increase his wages when he's performing on the pitch. And Victor Osimhen did not take it. He did not take that. He did not take it and chose to move away from there. You get what I'm saying? And it's not Chelsea's fault. Just like what's his name? Jadon Sancho. Chelsea said with lower wages, if he wants to play on the highest level. If Victor wants to play on the highest level, Chelsea will offer him that stage for him to play in that competition. Champions League, Chelsea will offer a Champions League. But he decided not to. It's not Chelsea's fault. Chelsea section said that if Kudus rejects Saudi, which would pay him. Okay, I think this one's what I read. My question to Dan. Okay, I've gone through that one. All right. Do you see a possibility of Arsenal getting Noni Madueke? I think that for now, Noni Madueke is one of the players that will be leaving the football club. Madueke, I wouldn't say Sancho. Sancho is already gone. Sterling, also one of them. Sterling will be difficult to ship out of the football club. I think another loan will be the best option right now because wages are very high, and I don't know how many teams will be able to afford his wages. So probably a loan move, 5 million here and there, 3 million here and there, and then Chelsea can get his money back. Chelsea's tight said Dan is contradicting himself here, which I do. Dan does that all the time, but he will never accept that.
No, I'm not, mate. Like, see, with Chelsea especially, he doesn't understand the contracts on players. So, like, he talked about. He said to me that Kudus rejected the Saudis, yeah, but the guy's still young. He wants to play European football. He wants to play Champions League. But
I don't want you to repeat yourself because you're going to repeat yourself again.
I know, I'm going to repeat myself. I don't need to repeat myself.
I think connection cut off right now. And Ty said that you just said that we don't know if he will come or he will come if someone else offer more. So if Chelsea offer him more, why wouldn't he come? So that's it right now. We're gonna end from here.
I'm saying that they offer more. They might offer more money on the player to bid. So we don't know. Anyways, it's like teams bid. Look.
Dan, there's a picture on X. There's a picture on X. Wesley Fofana giving us a thumb up. He didn't show his face, but just his thumb up. telling us something. What do you make of your player, Wesley Fofana? What do you do with him?
Oh, Wesley Fofana's not my player, man. He's just a good centre back.
No, your player. What's your top player?
He ain't my
JC, do you
top.
remember?
No,
JC, you
it's not.
remember?
No, JC, don't remember that.
JC, you remember the fight between me and Dan over here on Wesley Fofana?
No,
Every time he comes
he was
on.
having a fight with my twin. Hello, joking. No, the thing is, you're talking about Wesley Fofana. He's one of the best, probably one of the best centre backs at Chelsea Football Club. If he won't get injured that time, mate, we'll have a better player. We would have a better player. Then. But the thing is, because he's too much injury prone, it's like all football players. It happens to all football players, and then their football career like ends. Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you very much, John. I'm seeing if there is any other update to talk about, right? But there isn't any. There isn't any right now, so probably we're gonna try and then bring the stream to an end here. Yusuf, anything you want to add to it? Anything on your side? Anything you want on your side you want to share before we call it a day?
The only thing really is that it's the same thing like with Kudus rejecting Saudi. Like we all know, like he's young, he wants to prove himself more. So it's obvious that he would reject Saudi at this moment in time. He's not like a player like John Duran who went to Saudi early as it was, and then obviously he's now going back to he's coming back into European football, going to Fenerbahce. So he probably thought, okay, the Saudi move is too early, and I need to get back into European football and then prove myself, and then I can go and get the bag later on in my career. But Kudus is probably looking at that John Duran move and thinking, I shouldn't make the move to Saudi this early. So this is probably why he rejected it. And then he also changed his agent, and he's thinking, okay, I'm not really in favour here at West Ham, really, because Jared Bowen's playing a lot. So let me try and get myself a move to a bigger club and then maybe make a name for myself out there. So, and he also wants Champions League football. So I think Chelsea will be a very good club for him. Obviously, we know Spurs are very linked as well. But again, as Stephen said a lot, it would be stupid if he goes to Spurs. So I think Chelsea is the perfect club for him right now.
All right. Thank you very much. Stephen, are you still there?
Yeah.
Anything on your side? Any update? Transfer news? Embriche Eze. I don't want to talk much about because there's not much time with that. We don't have that much time. Embriche Eze reporters in Arsenal will explore and see if they can have him. Do you think it's the right move for Arsenal?
Depends who you believe about what's happening with that deal.
Because these are 45 minutes ago. That's a while ago. It says Arsenal are exploring the terms of a deal to sign Don Smith. Don Smith.
No idea who that is, but
you should know him.
I don't care. I'm believing Ornstein and the Athletic over whoever that guy is. So,
yeah. You say so, Stephen? Ornstein have to know everything, just like Fabrizio. They have to do everything. No one else can have a link.
No, but Ornstein's
Jackson.
Hold on, Dan. We're talking Embriche in a second. Go ahead, Stephen.
No, but Ornstein's the V guy, and Ornstein said earlier that he's high on their list, but there's been no contact yet.
Well, I'm not saying there's been a contact. Okay, all right. That's because he's saying that
exploring a deal suggests that there's been contact.
Okay. Dan, what were you saying with Jackson?
So, someone just texted me, right, on Twitter. Defenders are willing to take on Nicholas Jackson.
Dan, we can hear you. Can
you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
The noise in the background. It sounds like you're in the whale's belly.
Sorry.
Did it just get swallowed up?
I'll keep still for a bit. Someone's texted me about Jackson, right?
Okay.
That defenders are willing to put a bid in for him, but I don't know if it's true or not. But have you, any sources, heard anything about we're getting rid of Nicholas Jackson.
No, we haven't heard anything about Jackson being linked to any other club, and he's deemed to be touchable. He's one of the players that they can touch and they can sell him anytime when the right deal come in, just like Noni Madueke. So, but there hasn't been any link yet. Right, Steven?
Pretty much, yeah. We would be open to selling him, but there's no real links that I've seen so far.
You're right. All right. Let's see the last word for us. I had JC, you still there? JC.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hola.
He said it was on Friday. I think he said it was on Friday.
Oh, damn. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dan. Anything on your side you want to eject to before we call it today?
No, it's like it's been good window so far, and let's hope we play well against Palmeiras, and what else can we add? I guess we are going to add more players. That's what they're saying. Like Chelsea is not finished their business.
Yeah.
But our team is taking shape, so I am content with what business Chelsea has done so far.
Right. That JC says very content with what with business. I think if you don't even sign any more players, I think we should be fine. We should be fine, but there should be a left back position replacement for someone to come in and help Jorrel on that left hand side is very, very, very important. At least a player has to come in. Someone has to come in and help Jorrel. Else, if he's down, it means that most of the top games that we're going to end up playing, we will play without Marc Cucurella. And having Gusto in that position is very, very dangerous for our season. Very dangerous for our season. So a replacement, someone have to come in. Not a replacement. A backup left back have to come in. And Dan, what do you think? A backup left back would do? All right, JC, thank you very much for coming on as usual. It's been a good transfer stream. I don't know. I'm not so sure if the second stream will come on today. I'm not so sure because of my activities.
Unless there is some here we go again, but
yeah. If there is here we go again, they definitely have to push myself. I have to suspend other things and get back here again.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to speak. I wanted to try and stop somewhere because of the wind. Because when I'm moving about the wind, it's blowing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before I go, I just want to say to all people, hit the likes and subscribe because we are very close to 4,000. So let's make it happen as soon as possible. Before the Palmeiras game, let's do it and up the charts. Bye.
That's absolutely just like JC said. The likes and the subscription will take us a long way. This channel cannot grow without you putting the like and subscribing to the channel. We are very close to our 4K, and we want to get that done by next week. And we know we can do it. So, viewers, cherished viewers, those that have been supporting the club from this channel from beginning until now, we all want to say thank you. Those that hop on the channel each and every day, thank you for doing that. We'll be here every day. Dan. You're giving me a hand up. You want to jump in?
Yeah, I just want to quickly come in, before anything. Yeah, please smash this my bro's YouTube because he don't just come out to talk. He comes out to bring all the joy about Chelsea Football Club on his show. It brings everything about transfer news for you guys, and it's not hard. The subscribe button's free. You just click on that. And so is the like button. So let's get more likes and hit that subscribe to get him up to 4K. But yeah, big ups to me for letting me on. And the guy next to you in the blue top, I always forget your name, mate. I've subscribed to your channel, mate.
Yeah, Joseph.
I do, yeah. I've subscribed to your channel, mate. Keep your YouTube going, mate. The stuff you're bringing on your YouTube show is constant, brilliant. I like the way what you've done. I did used to do YouTube. I haven't done it for over years. I've stopped doing it, but I'm always supporting my brother Knee up here. Before you ask me a question about left back with Cucurella, we do also need a goalkeeper and another centre back to bring in. Hope we do. There's a big talks about Antonio Silva from Benfica. Hope we do bring him in. I've always wanted this kid at Chelsea Football Club. He looks really good, and a goalkeeper lot, and so Musquets, and then hopefully with more signing comes to us, it'd be good. But I hope we get more experience. And Steve,
Yeah.
keep what
Steve,
you're
did
doing,
you
my
see the
boy.
number
Steve.
going up again? Did you see the
Yeah,
number went
well
up
done.
from?
Yeah, big up to lads. Because this is what we do. This is what we do on our show. On the show, we talk about the club you love. Yes, everyone has their opinions, and so do I. I just don't like. As Lee knows, I can't stand these owners, and I'm not going to go there and the sporting directors. But we're all Chelsea. We're all Chelsea fans in the day, and we just want our club to get back to its best, back to where we used to be, where we had ballers in our club. And Chelsea Football Club is a history of heritage. Yeah, that we're the biggest club in London. Just remember that we are the biggest club in London. Rival fans like Arsenal and that Scots and that, they can't talk to us. But the thing with us, we go ahead
Dan,
and
can you talk without talking about Arsenal? Is there a day you can go in your
no,
life without talking about?
me, I could not stand Arsenal. Right? I cannot stand their fans.
And don't talk about them.
I
Then.
might
Don't talk
waffle
about them.
about a bunch of waffle out there. But they're the best club, yeah, from day one, and they're going to win the Premier League. They're going to win the Champions. And they still haven't won it. Liverpool going and shows them last season how to win the Premier League. Yeah, you got even Tottenham shows Arsenal how to win a European UEFA League. Yeah, and then you got also right. These lot Arsenal fans go on and on, and they're the best club in the world. They've got better players, better centre backs. Yeah, if you've got the best players and the better centre backs, why is that you can't win the Champions League or the Premier League yet? It took you 5 years, and now you're crying out for Marco Arteta out. You're the one who wanted him in. Half these, like, you know what? It makes me laugh to see how Arsenal could crumble like clowns. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about them. Big up to you, Lee. Big up to everyone on the show. My boy Steve as well. Yeah, it's not hard to smash that like button. It's free, and smash and subscribe. And hope we see more people on this chat in the channel and see we come in to talk about Chelsea. Up to Chelsea. And thanks very much for letting me on, Lee, my brother. Peace.
Thank you very much, Dan. That's Dan, Chelsea Dan for you. What a character this man is. I love him.
This comment, by the way.
Do what, Steven?
Love this comment from Ty, by the way.
Ty, what did he say? Chelsea support everyone, but me.
I do support him. I do support him. I do support him. I do follow him. I do subscribe to him. I subscribe to him, but he's never live. He's never live.
All right, JC said that Chelsea totally earning so far at the FIFA Club World Cup is so far is 52.6 million, 32.1 million. Okay, that's the currency. And participation fee is 24.6 million. So he's breaking it down. Okay, it's a performance fee by the Athletic. Very what that's money, man. That's what Manchester City have lost. They're losing all that money.
Chelsea have earned the third most so far. Bayern Munich and PSG are only teams to have earned more so far.
I think Chelsea and PSG should be on the same level.
No.
PSG lost, didn't they? They lost. Chelsea haven't lose a game. Chelsea drew.
Chelsea lost the game. What are you on about?
They lost to Flamengo.
Oh,
remember?
yeah. No,
we lost to Flamengo. We lost to Flamengo, didn't we?
Yeah, we lost to Flamengo. Yeah.
Chelsea have earned 2.3 million less than PSG.
2.3 million less than PSG.
In US dollars.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Rick. I'm sure it's the name again. Rick. He said Dan said lies, Dan. Just said Dan. Ty said Dan, you're lying. Yeah. All right.
No, I don't lie. I never lie.
Is it Rickum said forever blue brother, please apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name very well. I'm struggling to pronounce it, but I apologize for it. Don't want to butcher it. Ty said that I was live the whole of last season, and I saw you not even once. I was live 2 weeks ago. Nothing. I make videos every week. Still don't see you. Oh, Ty is feeling very Ty. Dan will be there. Dan, I have to get hold of Dan. I don't get Dan here all the time. I have to message Dan to get him on the show. That's what I do. Dan will tell you. I have to message Dan individually to get him on the show. Or maybe if he sees it or when he's free, then he'll jump on. Dan is not
Yeah,
there
I'm
all
always
the
busy.
time for me.
I'm
Yeah.
always busy, Chelsea said. I work now. I've got a job.
But Ty, what you have to remember is when Dan was running his channel, I'm always there. I'm always there in his. It was me, Dan, in his channel, and this guy. What's his name again? I don't see him anymore. I forgot. It's an elderly guy. He does a show with his background, bunch of Chelsea stuff in his background.
Dills?
What's his name again?
Dills?
No. He's got some strong accent.
What, was he Scottish?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, Mitchy boy.
Mitchy boy, yeah, Mitchy boy, yeah.
Yeah, don't speak to him no more.
Yeah. Oh, what? You guys have a fight?
We didn't have a fight. It's like slagging me off about my kids.
Oh,
On
we'll talk
Carefree
about that
Lewis.
later. Yeah, no, we'll talk about that later. Release, is he, what's his name again? Is he
Royal Star.
Royal Star 369. Royal Star, I think this is the first time we've seen him on this platform today, Stephen.
It's the first time we've seen him and saying they just subscribed, so big up.
Oh, big up to you, Royal Star 369. He's just subscribed. Thank you very much, my brother, for subscribing to us. We are there. We should be able to. Okay, he just subscribed to. I remember it was 3982, right? He just subscribed to 3983. The main. I want to make it to 4K by next week. I think we can get it before next week.
We'll do it tomorrow. The way we're going at the moment, we'll do it tomorrow. Yesterday we did about 30 subscribers. Today we're already at what's that? 27.
Yeah.
So we'll do it tomorrow.
Definitely. Dan, you hear that? Yusuf.
Yeah, really.
Before we end,
let's keep it doing it. Get these followers up.
Yeah, thank you very much, Real Star 369, for subscribing and joining us. Guys, I think the poll has given us 70 votes so far. And the question was, will Chelsea sign Mohammed Kudus this summer, despite already agreeing a deal for Pedro and Jamie Gittens? We have, I think, 89% of the votes are saying yes, absolutely. They believe that Chelsea can make that deal done. Then 60% say unlikely. Too many attackers already. I'm sure those 60%, JC is part of them. I'm very, very sure JC is part of those 16%. And 70% says only if major outgoing happens, and then 9% of them says he'll go to Spurs or Newcastle United. So yeah, it looks like a lot of my viewers and the supporters want to see this deal done, Stephen. The numbers are telling me that they want to see the Mohammed Kudus deal done. They want to see him at Chelsea. And so do I. I want to see Mohammed Kudus at Chelsea. Ty said that's fine, but for him to flatline, say, I am never live, is also because I was. Okay.
Nick, just a second. Chelsea session. What time's your stream? What time do you do your live streams, and what time do you do it? And what I'll do, I'll come on your live stream one day. If it's late at night, God knows, like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, and you do it like late at night in a different, because you're in a different country, I won't be on because I'll be in bed for work in the morning, to get up in the morning to work. So it depends what time you do your live stream, like your live YouTube.
All right, we're still on here. We got just a few minutes to end our stream today. Okay. More coming from the Premier League. I think we've tackled everything, guys. We've tackled everything. Nothing new right now. Premier League is coming up with some offers and nothing new, guys. Nothing new. But remember, guys, if there is something come up, definitely come up here live and then share with you. Our 85 will take their
Wait,
time before
sorry.
decided
Tammy
whether
Abraham.
to replace Demario Gray. Is that him? Steven, since when did Demario Gray turn into like an Arabian or something like that?
A what?
Look at Ben tweet. Is that Demario Gray in that picture? Is that him?
What tweet?
Yeah, there's a tweet from Ben Jacob 6 minutes ago. He's talking about Demario Gray in the picture.
Give me a second.
That's not him. That's not Demario Gray. Probably this one is a Khalid Al Ghanam or whatever his name is. All right.
I'll check in a second.
Hey guys,
Right.
did we get a half pay fee on Tammy Abraham? Because it's gone to Besticus,
From
the Turkish team.
Ben Shiktes.
Yeah, can't pronounce that name. Did we get half a pay card for the release clause?
What release clause? He's moving to I think is it Fenerbahce? Not Fenerbahce, right? Ben Shiktes.
No, Besticus from Turkish side. From
Ben
Turkish.
Beşiktaş.
Besiktas, yeah. Well, I can't pronounce them. I can't pronounce it, mate. Sorry, man. I can't pronounce it. It's the way I speak, mate. It's just like
Yeah, it's fine.
get you,
Sometimes I can't pronounce it. Yeah.
Ben Shiktes,
it's hard.
Ben Shiktes or Shakhtar or
But
whatever.
it's now officially signed for them now. But don't we get like a little pay cut on him?
Why would we?
Because we had a contract every single club he went to. He goes
You
to
do
we get like a
realise
little
we
pay cut.
sold him to Milan, who then sold him to Roma, who are now selling him to Besiktas, right?
All right,
Pretty
Dan.
sure our sell-on clause was only with
AC.
Milan.
Yeah. So anything else, we don't get any benefit from. We've already taken the money. So wherever it goes, if it goes to Besiktas, it will be either Milan or wherever it's coming from who benefit.
Roma.
Either it's Roma, yeah. Roma.
Possibly we never signed him back. Signed him back at Chelsea.
Dan, these are the hours for Ty. Ty is giving the hours. He said I was also live for watch alongs for matches. So if you were unavailable this time, that is fine. But so I'm never live is false. Okay. All right. That's between the two of you. We'll get that done. Steven, another subscriber in. Big up to you. Another subscriber. Yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. The one that just subscribed, let us know your name, please. If you're there, we got a few minutes before we leave the show today, and we'll be back again when the news broke out. Any other news signing, we'll definitely be happy. But I'll let Sini. I'll go to my brother here so I can help him out like we do all the time. Yusuf, over to you, sir. Can you plug yourself, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a hashtag there. Subscribe to Yosis Chelsea Blues. I'm actually gonna share my screen for my channel. Here it is. Nee, if you wanna put it up quickly.
Okay.
I've got it, I think.
All right, Steven.
Oh, it's not doing it. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds.
They say I wouldn't do it like I won't.
Yeah,
They
it's
say I
not doing
couldn't
it.
do it
I
and
don't
I
know
did.
why.
They say I wouldn't
It's
do
loading,
it.
it's loading.
They say I couldn't do it and I did.
Okay. Nee, that's really loud, by the way.
Yeah, what's that music in the background? I'll be playing music. I'll be copyrighting me. They'll
It won't
close
be
your
copyright.
screen down.
Dan,
It won't be
you
a
know
copyright.
Nee intentionally does some music that
Right.
isn't copyrighted, right?
Right, there we go.
Oh, okay.
That is my channel. Make sure you go and subscribe. We are at currently 271 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. I know it's a big target, but I know it's possible. So let's try and get there. I'm doing match watch-alongs for Club World Cup. I'm going to be doing one later on today for Real Madrid versus Juventus. Maybe Neil will join me for that. I'm not so sure, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll also be doing watch-alongs for Chelsea, other clubs in the upcoming season, doing Premier League predictions, match reviews, fan cams at games, everything. So yeah, all that type of content will be on there. Make sure you subscribe, smash the likes, and yeah, I'll see you guys
let me give
soon.
you let me give you extra 60 seconds. Can you click on one of the your fan cams so our viewers can subscribe to it? Give me yeah, so they know what you're all about. Our brother here, he goes to game. He goes. I want to watch one of the fan cams. Let us see it. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got one here with it's from Jacob from Chelsea Fan TV here.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Right, this is right.
We've got Jacob here for the first fan cam. How you doing, mate?
This is an example of one of the fan cams that I do.
Come on!
Bro,
Stop, bro.
You can see Alex
we
from
never
Chelsea
make
Fan
it easy
TV
for
there.
ourselves, do we? I mean, what do you think of the game, mate?
Mate, we done the job done. Cucurella goal, yeah? Come on. Person behind me just going, I reckon Cucurella's going to win this game. But, mate, it's fantastic. Sure, what? I thought we were quite good. I thought keep distribution was terrible. But, mate, 1-0 in it. What they say now? Yeah, come chat to me, United. Come chat to me. You can't say nothing. Come.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah, that's not the only type of content
All
I
right.
do as well. I do like many exciting collabs as well.
Yes, people. Welcome
Yeah.
back.
That's another fan cam. But yeah, I've done a collab with Charlie on Chelsea Fan TV. I've done a collab with Doobs, and I've also done a collab with Alex, just reviewing the end of season.
Alex,
doing the
yeah.
end of season
Alex,
review.
my mate. Alex, one of my good mates.
Joseph, take the link, copy the link. You got to keep this link by a tab or somewhere. Copy it because our friend here, by name, I think it goes by the name Rakim. I'm sure that's the name. He said share in the chat so they can follow you. Share in the chat, he can follow you. Okay, Joseph, do that.
Yeah, can you put it in? Can you put it? I'll put it in the private chat. Can you put it in?
I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you.
Yeah, thank you. Because
I'm
my
on my
StreamYard still
phone.
isn't.
I can't do it on my phone. I can't do it on my phone. If I have
All
my iPad on me, I'm doing it. Yeah, but usually, you know Alex?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's my good mate who does Chelsea TV live.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the boys there, yeah, they're all my good friends. They're all like good mates, like good friends from school and that.
All right. So guys,
I mean,
as
that's good.
guys, as you've seen it, that is Joseph right there. So it's a Blue Clouds Media allowing people to grow in the community. Absolutely, that's what we do. I don't even have this is what I do. I'm not a selfish person. It took money. I've spent thousands and thousands on this channel, but I'm not gonna be selfish. People have done it for me. Good people, Coachella, Chelsea Perspective, good brother. He's done it for me many times, but then I have to push it more, and I've also pushed it. I don't want to get to 1 million to start helping others. No, it don't work like that. That is not how I live my life. Even if I have a penny, I'll make sure I share with you. And I have this brother here, and I'm going to help him also get to the numbers that I am. I don't care. A little bit will go a long way. You get what I mean? A little bit will go a long way. There are so many big channels out there. They have the numbers. They're very, very selfish. They just look at themselves alone. You get what I mean? That's not how I am. Even without 20,000 K, I take it upon myself to help others to get to where I am. I'm not selfish. I always say, yeah.
Well, I'm to Coach Chile. How come he don't come on the stream no more?
Coachella, what about it? What about him?
Because he used to be a bobber, man. He helped me out when he first started YouTube. That's how I knew Tyro. That's how I used to know Tyro and all that lot from Coach Chile's stream, Chelsea Perspectives, yeah. And he helped me a long way to help me get me my YouTube channel up, and like you did with me. Like I've still got over 600. I've still got 700 and something followers on my YouTube, and I've been having loads of comments on my YouTube asking me why I haven't been on over a year. But I've been putting it like, you know me now. I was really spoke on the phone, didn't we? Like I put it off for a minute because I ain't got no self confidence like to do it again. But because I help you out. But the thing is, yeah, Coach Ilya and Nee, they're like these two like being like good brothers that you've helped me out with my thumbnail knee so many times, didn't you?
Yeah.
But flipping if you like he always come in the chat saying, "Oh, Coach Ilya, Coach Ilya put Dan the man out hashtag out or Nee the hashtag out."
Yeah.
But I
It's
ain't
just
heard from him for
he moved from Vegas, so it looks like his time has changed a bit. So his streaming hours has also changed, which me also I think I've taken to streaming time, which it looks like the early morning one is helping me a lot. I don't know if it has to do with the transfer, but I'll be it's something that I put up. I'm trying to document it and put down. It's all about reading the algorithm, trying to read and understand what the algorithm is all about. So it's part of it. All right, Stevie, go for it. We'll come back to you, Sophie, in a second. So guys, if you're watching the stream right now, that is my X page. If you haven't seen what I do on X, you can try and go to X and then visit Blue Clouds Media YouTube channel. I do media work and media stuff, especially during preseason. And you can follow me out there. I don't tweet so much, but once in a while, I'll put something that is more important. I put it there. But most of the time, you're going to see my live stream popping up on the X feed of me being live. Yeah. Yeah. Steven, show yours too if you have a chance.
Yeah. And if anyone wanted to follow me, this is my one over here. I'm having to use my second account to show it because on my laptop, Twitter wants to be a pain in my backside. But this is my one. If anyone wants to follow, but I don't always tweet. I just sort of post here and there if there's anything that I feel like just tweeting about, to be honest. Like if there's anything I'm trying to see, because I think I put a couple out last night as well, to be fair.
Guys, if you don't follow him, then you're missing a lot. If you talk about statistics information, he's got it all. Give him a second, he'll get you that information. That is why it's very valuable to the platform. Yeah, you'll find him.
I already follow him.
Follow Steven C on X. Follow Steven C on X. So that's what he has right now. So yeah, if you don't follow him,
for example, like I put this out in the early hours, just to inform anyone about what's happening, in terms of what the path is, because the path is now clear.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to let anyone know what the times are in the UK. Obviously, you know the kickoff times for you are 5 hours before that. So the 2 a.m. one, off the top of my head, be about 9-10 o'clock your time. And then
I didn't get a notification from you on X about that tweet. I'm checking my notifications. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, no notification. Weird. So yeah, I don't know. Don't be surprised. YouTube have done that to us many times.
Sometimes people get them and sometimes they don't, because sometimes even people who, like even one of my friends who I talk to in DMs, like sometimes I'll see, like I'll put a post up and I'll see likes from them, and sometimes I don't. So I think sometimes they don't get pushed and stuff for some reason.
Do you remember that anytime you post something I see, it comes to my feed, I always like it, and maybe a comment.
Yeah.
That should tell you that it never pop up. I've got to my notification and it doesn't say you posted anything from there. So that's X problem.
Oh, actually, there's another one that I did as well.
I saw one from Ty.
Did you see this one?
Yeah, I saw one from Ty earlier when he I think he tagged me in it. I saw it and I liked it and I watched it.
Yeah, I put this up as well because Sky are back to their usual BS, making up random things now.
What's that?
No, sorry, I put how do I explain it? Someone sent me something and I didn't know my volume was on.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Yeah, and I also put this out last night as well because Sky are now just making up random categories of players to just basically go for Chelsea, and also they're including add-ons again. But this was my point.
I remember
you
saying the add-ons.
Yeah, like they had the add-ons included. That's why there's an asterisk next to it. So if I put it here, the asterisk there, I didn't want to scroll too far down at the moment, but I will in a second, and you'll see what I mean. But yeah, so that was my point. Like Sky are back to including add-ons, which is pathetic because those add-ons could be like what we did with Madueke, and we know with Madueke, what I've said here is true that there is Ballon d'Or clauses in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we've done that for Gittens, that's not getting activated. Gittens isn't going to win the Ballon d'Or. So to include the add-ons in your thing just to sort of go, oh, look, Chelsea spending loads of money.
Let me explain a little bit to the viewers and listeners so that some can get it very well. When we say the add-ons, let's say a player, they said
you've got a guaranteed fee. Let's put it this way, right? The guaranteed fee for Gittens is about 40 million, roughly. And then there's about 15 million add-ons. So that could be if he makes a certain number of appearances, gets a certain number of goals, certain number of assists, or
win
Chelsea win the Champions League or win the Premier League, he wins a Ballon d'Or. It could be pretty much anything. So to put it and say like add-ons included as if it's a guarantee that the add-ons are going to be activated, so to speak, is stupid and pathetic, but it's also Sky Sports and they love doing this, especially when it comes to Chelsea. So at the same time as that, I am not surprised for a single second.
I don't get why. Do you know what? What dust my head about Sky Sports? I heard a thing like when Steve's putting this up the other day. I was on Sky Sports news radio, right, and I heard it like they're talking exactly same on in the UK TV when they do on the radio, and they was talking about Gittens. It doesn't make or require why they've Chelsea gone and signed Jamie Gittens of a fee of the price tag of the name that the player might be a proven player or non-proven player. And they're on about these add-ons fees, like what Steve's just talking about now. And they're talking about successful fee could be a successful thing if he could score at least about maximum of 25 goals every season as a winger for Chelsea. It just made me laugh. Yeah. And I just thought to myself, what a bunch of nonsense you lot are. You get your feedbacks off Twitter and you comment back like with stuff on Sky Sports News, a bunch of nonsense. We paid a bit of money on Gittens, yeah, and like Steve said, we put a 15 million add-ons on top of it, like so basically 55. Where Gittens is, you know full well he's never ever going to get a Ballon d'Or, right?
I'm not saying there is a Ballon d'Or clause. I'm just like speaking hypothetically. There,
yeah. But with the Sky Sports News, Steve, they said the Ballon d'Or of the promotion depends how the top tier of players could get more goals in a week, because they had like a thing of a question. Salakor, I can't pronounce his name. He came out a question to the
is it Carver Salakor?
Carver Salakor. Kovalkov. Yeah, he came out right with Ray Parlour, who's Chelsea, who used to play for Arsenal, and asked him a question about the top tier. What is your top tier players of Ballon d'Or? He said like the most like Salah. He'll get like probably like 55 goals in a season in all different comps. Players like Erling Haaland, like get the Ballon d'Or for the top goals. If Jamie Gittens can get that top tier in that season, then he might reach the Ballon d'Or. It's all about reaching the voting of the players of getting the Ballon d'Or. But we can see Gittens not going to get that much goals in that Premier League.
Well, what makes you think so?
They just do my head in.
What makes you think he's not going to get many goals?
Because if you look at the stats, right, Nate, he's a bench player, right? A bench player. He's only a bench player. He's not a first team.
He's young. You can see the same thing the same thing about Eden Hazard when he joined us in 2012.
But
no one knew that Hazard was going to be that great in the Premier League. But look at how he did it. So let's not count our chicks or our eggs.
Yeah, I understand Eden Hazard, but Eden Hazard could have won the Ballon d'Or, but he never ever got a Ballon d'Or.
He didn't win the Champions League because he couldn't win the Champions League. That's one of the things. And also, I think that he was that close. He was that close when Belgium could have go to the finals and win it, and they got eliminated. But he was that close. If Hazard,
by Croatia.
Yeah, the Champions League at that time he didn't have the luck to win the Champions, but he won the Ballon d'Or. But at the time they won the Ballon d'Or, and we're not that good in the Premier League. We're not even anywhere in the Premier League and even the Champions League. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we
But
won
this
the
is
Europa
make
League.
love like I was saying about things like. But the thing is, yes, like you say, Eden Hazard, Iron Woodburn, we've had like Gal Kakuta, where we got a transfer badge. Yeah, this boy was meant to be so great. Like, was looking forward to this kid. No one never knew Gal Kakuta was this potential kid. Yeah, was on the street, really good. This was meant to be like next one of Dino and stuff like this. Yeah, he came to Chelsea, had 2 games, and that after that, never. Now this kid, where is he now? And got us banned for a 2 years transfer ban. But the thing with Jamie Gittens, he's a bench player. He's not a proven first player. Yes, he's young, but the situation is, yeah, if you look at his stats, the stats don't look good in his since he was at Dortmund. Does not look good at all. But he might play different in the Premier League. We don't know. With this kid, I'm not going to say he might be potential good, but I hope he ain't going to be like another Modric or Noni Madueke. Like, hopefully we can see something good in him that might turn our wingers. So I hope he could be an next Eden Hazard. I hope he could be an next Iron Woodburn. But we don't know. It's like we don't know what he's going to turn like. But we need to we need more priority to find a first proven experienced player starter to come on the pitch. And we haven't got that. If it's say Noni Madueke goes, Lee,
we gotta go. I'm sweating here.
I know. Same here, bro.
I got a few things I gotta take care of. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting hot right now in this room. I don't know why I'm hot. My air condition is on. But anyway, there's been some report right now from cut up site said there's been another twist and in the Bayern Munich, Brian Mboma's to Manchester United. There's been a twist in it. I don't know how long it's going to take them to do this deal. Yeah, it's taking them forever to just do one deal. Chelsea have done a deal in a week. In just a week, 2 deals in a week. Oh Lord, Gittens and Madueke are far from each other. That's from Chelsea section. They're not the same kind of players, but we'll see when Gittens get his chance at Chelsea. Dan, it said Dan, check out my player breakdown video on Gittens, please. Yeah, Dan, check that out. I've already.
I'll tell you. I've already looked at his stats. Their stats ain't improving.
I'll start commenting a bit on Ty's video, so he knows that I've been watching his videos. I'll start commenting these days. All right. I think that we're gonna call it today here. We could call it today. I'm sure Yusuf got something else to do. Guys, thank you very much for coming on. I always say thank you, all the listeners, viewers, anyone that subscribed today, all our viewers. Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate your time. That you spent with us here. We still got 19 of you watching live on YouTube and 48 on X. Thank you. Really appreciate your time. We should be able to get to that 4K, and once we hit that 4K, we will celebrate it, and then we hope for the bigger numbers, 5, 6, 7, and then the main target is 10K. When we know definitely we can hit it if we put in the work. Hard work pays off, but maybe the year we can get to that 10K if things goes on the way it's going. That's the we say the sky is the limit. Thank you all for coming in. My name is Nizion. Stephen G right there. Stephen G is the camera is off for a second. He's over there. Then we have Yusuf.
Let me have my camera on.
Yusuf is down there. That's Yusuf. At least you want to say hi. Yeah. There you go. And then you have the troublemaker himself, Dan Petrosky. Dan Petrosky over there.
Dan Petrosky, Nimba Petrosky. You're the troublemaker. I'm the good boy. I'm the good lad.
Causing trouble doesn't make you a bad person. Causing trouble doesn't make you a bad person. There's so many kind of troubles that you can cause. Not the bad trouble, but good trouble. You get what I mean?
I understand, but that's
Chelsea Dan over there, aka Dan Petrosky.
Do you know why he says? Do you know why he says that? Yusuf? Because when we were on the phone WhatsApp, yeah, he think he said he'll whip my ass on FIFA. That's why it caused me trouble. He said he'll whip my ass on FIFA, and I destroyed him. And he made it excuse that his PlayStation was broken.
Hang on to hope. Yeah, this man destroyed me on FIFA. Since then, I don't want to play with him anymore. I called him to play on FIFA, and he just whipped my back ass. Yeah. He just destroyed me right there. So I said, since then, no more. This guy was just killer. He was just destroying me. Said no more. Maybe I'll try and FIFA 25. We was 24. He destroyed me. Maybe it was so good for 24. Maybe it's not going to be that good for 25. But we'll see.
I'm not brilliant on 25. I'm in the top. I'm in the top 2 of the FIFA 25 Premier League table.
Yeah, I'm in the will I say division the season. I press season. I'm in a division 2 right now in season. But anyway,
Division 1.
He said JC said the destroying troublemaker. JC called it. I said hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. We're just close to 5K. I'll say the help of JC, the help of the legend himself, DJ Sal is not here. Maybe he will be in the evening stream if we have one. And then the man himself out there, Stephen G, and then Yusuf, Dan the troublemaker, and all our subscribers, viewers, everyone, Ty, JC, and our man over here, Realistic 369. Thank you very much for being here, brother. I want to see you again next time we go live. Then I see Recream. God help me, Recream. Is the name. Thank you very much also for being here. And Jonathan Jonah also, who was watching us live on Accra, Ghana. Omar Ziara also Accra, Ghana, watching us live from there. Thank you, Chelsea Kane. Then we have Patterns also. Thank you very much. All of you, Sakwa Ebenezer. So many of you. I didn't see this name. Emmanuel. Okay, I did mention Emmanuel. Proper Chelsea man himself in the studio. I want to love you forever. I can say the crew without saying your name, and I know you're watching. Yet you just haven't commented. Thank you very much for doing it. Dan Malaki is Malachi. Dan Malachi is the name. Also, thank you guys all for coming on and show your support and love. Chelsea Dan, I'll say adios. Leo Desperandons. Guys, hey, there's one here. I didn't see this one. I Talk Sports TV. Who is that? I Talk Sports TV. I never see this comment. I skip it. First time watching you guys. I did my first video. Okay, I did. I think I read this one.
You did read it. I remember.
You do know him.
Another couple of subscribers as well, so we're officially at 30 for the day.
Oh, 30 for the day. So how many more do we need to get to 4K,
14.
Steven? 14. Do you remember, Steven, was it 18?
And the last
yesterday?
2 days we got 30 in each, today and yesterday.
Do you remember when we were leaving the stream yesterday? It was 80 subscribers that we said we needed to get to that 4K. And today's stream, we need 14 more. I'm sure we should get 14 by tomorrow.
We got 30, so
yeah,
it's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, by the end of the day, I'm sure those 14s will come in before even we start the stream.
You know what I say, Lee, about saying about you should always say in private.
You got any? Hold on a second, Dan. Do you got any on your channel? You got a few. A few sub.
Let me have a quick check.
If it,
yeah,
yeah.
It's gone up by one. It's gone up by one.
Come on, guys. We can do better. We can do better, guys. We can do more.
Joseph, honest truth, yeah. If you keep doing what you're doing short thumbnails, yeah, videos on YouTube, yeah, and keep doing like little bit of tips and that about the club's transfers, what like you see what Lee does and other big YouTuber. If you keep doing them, it will come. It will literally come. See, with me, I was leading up to leading up to 1,000K YouTube, but that I was on 600 and then I stopped for over a year. And he was saying why, because I had a lot going on, had a lot of work, children and that. But the thing is, when you carry on doing stuff like that, people do watch. And the best thing about it, when they watch your YouTube, they think to themselves, oh, I like this person, and they subscribe to it. It does take time. It's like people say Rome don't been built in back in their day. It's like YouTube. You start from first to finish, and it will come. Just do what you're doing because you sound like you're a good top lad. You've got heart of your Chelsea Football Club. You love the support of Chelsea. Yeah, you look like you're still young in your age. I just turned 40, mate. So yeah, but do what you're doing because the best things you get in life, yeah, you have people like myself, me, DJ, anyone like that. Chelsea session who Tyro says I don't ever watch like his subscribe, but I do watch his YouTubes and I do press the like button on them. But do what you do best and keep on doing what you're doing. Trust me, you'll get there.
Yeah.
But the one thing in life, once you get a big YouTuber, don't act like an idiot. Like, oh, you're gonna like come sudden, yeah. Because the people who stand by you for day in day out on YouTube, you stick with them. Don't be like these other YouTubers. Because I've known a lot of big other YouTubers. Yeah, they'll get people like big YouTube subscribers. Yeah, love you, man. Yeah, and basically just use them and don't bring them back on YouTube no more. You know what I mean?
Thank you,
Dan.
Thank you.
Just keep what you're doing and bringing people that you still have because it's like you know what I'm on about, Nee, don't you? You told me this one.
You do. Yeah.
He's
got all that teeth.
You just got to be careful because you will get a lot of bit of users on your channel. You will get a lot of them. But you just be yourself and be your person, yeah. And don't be a big-headed when you get to the top, yeah. Just don't be a big-headed. Just carry on having the same people on your YouTube and like so because it will grow. Every single time you have the same people, it will grow.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much, guy. I'm getting hot over here. Dan Chelsea said, Ty said UC will exceed expectations. Like Enzo Maresca. Dan, you don't want these days. Okay, it's fine. No need.
It's like when he's doing it for himself.
No
Dan, you don't watch. You know. Like, I do watch your videos, and I do hit the like button. But sometimes if you have done live stream, Tyler, Chelsea session, if you have done it, I'll probably miss your thing.
Danny, we're out. We're done.
Come on, let's go. I'm not going to be keeping buy. He's trying to make me buy. It's not going to work. It's not gonna...
All right, people. Nizam, Stephen G, Yusuf, we want to say thank you very much for coming on. We're out for the day. And we'll see you guys back same time. Ty, I'll be here for just 10 minutes. So if you're free, I'll talk to you. Then I want to hear from you. So then because when I move, I got other stuff that I got to do. I have about half an hour to take my kids to football practice. So Ty, meet me in the studio, I think. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Let's go. See you again. Bye.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud in the face of doubt. You shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner. Feel no pain. You are a winner. Feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel winner. Stand tall, be proud in the face of doubt. You shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud in the face of doubt. You shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, game, you are a winner.